I've woken up in a world with a 1x1 border. Well, this is embarrassing, but every time I get a new block, the border expands by 1 block in each direction, so I'd better get collecting. And it's hardcore Minecraft. Will I collect all the blocks and get access to the world without dying? I doubt it. Let's find out. I can't get out in any direction whatsoever. Now, I've got a feeling that if I get some blocks pretty quickly, this is probably going to move quite fast at the start, right? So, I mean, I could get sticks from this as well. Oh, there's wood there. Hang on. Let me just grab the wood as well. That's going to expand it out another ping, right? Yeah, it will. And then if I turn that into logs, that expand it out another ping. Not had any sticks yet, have I? That's a fairly decent start. I've almost got room to breathe. So this is a really interesting mod pack, actually. It's going to automatically expand by 1 block every time I get a new thing. Oh, hang on. Seeds, no. Oh, melons. Melons will work. There's some melons. That's going out 1 block again. And then if I get even more melons, if I've got 9, I can turn that into a crafting table. Oh, and that's another block as well. So workstations are also blocks. I'll pop that there and put that in. I'll turn that back into a melon, right? And that gives me another one. Come on, give me seeds. Seeds, would seeds count? Seeds probably count, right? Just 1 seed? Yes, seeds did count as well. And now we've got oak. So oak's different. That was jungle wood, the first one, wasn't it? So if I grab some oak, that's another one. And if I get enough oak, I can make some oak crafts, and that will sort me out with an even wider border. So I made a few things out of the oak, and that gave me an even wider border really quickly. The sun is already directly above us, and I suspect if I'm not undercover by the time night comes along, I'm going to be an absolute sitting duck, and it's going to be the shortest survival series in the world. So I'm going to get this tree, and I'm going to start thinking about how I can get myself undercover. I'm probably going to hobbit, aren't I? We all know that I'm going to hobbit. And of course, typically, it ended up raining, which means that it's already going to be dark enough for mobs to start to come in. So I'm going to dig myself in here. I reckon this will work, this right here. If I dig myself in here, then perhaps maybe sometimes I'm not going to die when this happens. I'm hoping there's not some big cave underneath me. Oh, I've got cobble as well. That's quite useful. I've already got myself a door. So if something comes up behind me, I can just grab my door, I can pop it in, and I can put the door there. And at least now I'm safe and I can dig in and make myself a decent hole. I'm really glad I came outside, because that is banging hard outside with lightning. I would be so dead. So if I furnace up some of these logs, that's going to give me charcoal, which is another block, which I can make torches out of, which is another block. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I've dug the house out, but I don't want to go outside yet because I know it's just going to be ridiculously dangerous out here. Look, there's a creeper up there already. I'm not so worried about the creepers, it's the skeletons. I'd be absolute dead meat if there were skeletons involved. I'm going to dash across. I'm going to plant up a little bit more sugarcane though, because then perhaps... No, I don't want the creeper to see me. I'm going back in. I'm going to wait for it to stop raining. Maybe what I need to do is just dig myself down, make myself a little bit of a mine. At least up till the world border. If I go down 1 there and I just keep going until I don't know, hit something I don't want to hit. I'm kind of in the mountains, so maybe we'll find some iron. That lightning, when is it going to stop? For goodness sake. Oh, this is andesite. That's another block, right? Yes, brilliant. And coal as well. I've not had any of that yet. I've got down to lapis, but that's no good. I can't get that with a stone pick. I need to get myself some iron, so I'll put a torch there and we'll wait for this bit afterwards. I think it stopped lightning, so with a bit of luck we can get outside without there being too much problem. It is still raining though. Oh, maybe not. And it's night time. I might have to just take a look around just to see how far the border's gone. I can always just run back if necessary, right? So if there are any mobs around, I know that I've got somewhere safe to go. I don't need any stones. Do I gamble? Right, I'm going to try and get rid of the creeper because obviously the creeper is dangerous to me. Come this way. Right, I don't want to die to the creeper. But if he either explodes, that's not a problem. But if I can kill him, then maybe he'll drop a... Oh, or maybe I'll fall in the water and I need to run away a bit more. Come on, maybe if you drop a gunpowder, that's going to be a thing, right? Oh, it is! Look, we'll have that. Brilliant. I did that quite well. I'm just such a professional. So if I come around it, I could do with a little bit more wood, to be honest. But this is all jungle wood. I'd rather have oak. Is there anything around here? Maybe I'll get some of this wood so as I can use it for fuel, because I've only got a little bit of coal left and I could do with some smelting. What I am going to do is I'm going to see if I can get a few more seeds, because if I can start planting up some wheat, then maybe, just maybe, I can grab myself some bread and not die of starvation, because that would be embarrassing. I got some seeds in, but then a skeleton came along. Look, where's he gone? There he is. I'm getting inside. He's not playing that game. I knew that was going to be a problem. Look, it's right on me back. Just occurred to me I could do melon seeds as well. There we go. That's another one. I made a chest, and that also gave me another expansion, which was nice. I'm going to keep that melon because I need something to eat. But I'm going to try and sort myself out. Yes, I know it's not tidy, but it will be eventually. I snuck out just to have a quick look around from this high vantage point, because there's nothing around me at the moment, which is good. There are a few oak trees up on this side, which I'm digging up. Hopefully, they've got a creeper there, but he can't get to me at the minute. Skelly there, but I don't think he can get to me either, although he probably could shoot me if he saw me. I might go down, just try and clear out some of this space, light up some of the area as well. Oh, there's an apple, that's handy. I've already had one of those though, unfortunately. And with a bit of luck, if I can stop the mobs from spawning too much, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to stop things going on. I've put some light around here. My wheat's going to grow very nicely, thank you. I think we're starting all right. We've made a decent start because we're already on day 2. I'm assuming flowers will count as well, right? So if I grab that, yeah, that counts. And if I then put that in there, turn it into red dye, that'll count as well. Yeah, we're going to get this border out miles. Oh, gravel. Gravel's quite useful. Get gravel, have that. I think we're doing all right. I wish I had some iron. I could then get some wood. What did I just pick up? String? How did I pick up string? Did a spider die and I didn't even know about it? And sand as well. I love that. I've never known it rain for quite so long in a game of Minecraft. Oh, I can see a yellow flower behind me there. So if I get the dandelion, grab that, turn that into yellow dye, and then mix the yellow and red dye, I get 2 orange dye. We're good. Except I don't think the yellow registered. Oh no, nightmare. I've got to make sure I put it into my inventory first, otherwise it doesn't count. Is there any... I need to get another dandelion now. I hope there's another one. My belief is that this map has been specially designed so as you can only get some things once in the entire map. So if I've just fluffed it with a dandelion, I'm going to be gutted. Imagine losing just because of a dandelion. I think I might be obsessing over dandelions too much. Thank goodness it stopped raining. Right, so we've got this border out quite a long way. And I don't know what the next block's going to be. I wonder if it might be downwards or in the ocean, perhaps. If I look out into the ocean, we've obviously got squid there, which will give me ink sacs, and that can turn into black dye. And there'll be some fish out there as well. And fish corpses, I'm sure, will also count as blocks. There's one. Cod. Cod corpse. Let's test the theory if I hit it with this. Is that one? Is that one? Yes, that counts as well. And obviously kelp, of course. Kelp's going to work. Give me that kelp. If I grab some kelp, that will definitely count, right? Yeah, that's good. And I'm going to grab a squid as well from a black dye. Come here, squiddy. So, ink sac, turn that into black dye. That's a good one. It is already night time again, and I know I lit the place up, but I know for a fact that there is a load of spots around. Oh, if I was a pig, I thought it was something else. Right, I'm going to kill the zombie, because rotten flesh, right? Here we go. Rotten flesh, sorted. That's what I was after. And what I think, if I come up here, this is a little bit lighter. There's unlikely to be anything around there. And I'll cut down a little bit more wood. I can see a sheep up there. If I can get 2 sheep, I can breed 2 sheep. I can also see an enderman, so I don't want to look at him. And I can see a chicken. So if I can get multiple of those things, careful, there's a holes, or literally holes all over the place, so that I don't want to fall down. If I can get them, then maybe we can start getting ourselves a bed and I can sleep through these nights. That'd be a much better place to be. Yeah, I can hear one of you. Where's that? There you are. Look. Oh, there's 2 of you. Right, as soon as I've got some wheat, you and me are going to become good friends. Quite an interesting cave down there as well. And a good chunk of it is inside my border now. Just don't want anything to land on me. I don't want to fall down there, but I'm going to have a little sneaky peek over here just to see what there is down there. So I'm looking for iron. There's a bit of iron just there, but only one bit that I can see. Not sure. I'll investigate that another time because there is another chicken in there. That's cool. I nearly bought it from a creeper creeping up on me in a creepy way. That was not happening. I wasn't recording, but can you see the hole it literally just made behind me? And look, I've only got 2.5 hearts left. That was blooming close. I'm not happy about that. I did get some flint though. I think I might go indoors until it's daytime because I'm a coward. I forgot about stripped logs. I can always strip the logs and there's another one as well. And wood. Grab that. Look, I got that as well. So if I put that oak wood down there, that's another one. Pop that down, strip that, and that's another one, right? Oh, come on. I just heard an enderman bobbing around outside. I don't want it to come in. I've realised I am 3 high. I might need to put some slabs across the roof of this. The last thing I want is an ender bobby coming in here and me staring straight into it. That's better. That should be ender proof now. I've got to eat. I've got to get some of these hearts back because I didn't want to eat both apples though. Right, because that's a little bit scary. Have I got any... I've not got any melon left either. That wheat had better grow fast. Only 1 so far. It's day 3, and I figured if I just have a quick look around, I figure what I can do is I can plant up the melon seeds that I've got. So if I put one there and one there, At least then it will give me a few more melons as well. Put one there. That's 4 melon plants that are going to be growing up. I do not want another creeper to creep up on me. So that'll give me a little bit more if I grab that. I didn't mean to do both of you though. That was rubbish. I've got 1 bit of wheat. And I guess that 1 bit of wheat is enough to tempt the sheep down. But I want to keep them down. So I'm going to wait till I've got a little bit more and breed them up. And I spent day 3 trying to clear some space, eating melons whilst I did it. And some cows spawned in and a pig. And by night time of day 3, not only did I have a horde of creepers roaming around, I thought that something was just behind me then for a minute, but it wasn't. It was that decaying. I got myself a pen for the cows and the sheep and maybe even the pigs that I'll tempt in when it's daytime, because I'm not blooming doing it now. And with the sun coming up on day 4, I decided it was time to go and get me some sheep. Hopefully they're still up there. One definitely is. Let's see if I can get at least one of them in. That's a start, right? But if the other one comes along with them, I'll be quite happy, because there was definitely 2. I'm sure there was 2. There's cows as well. The cows can come. Happy for the cows to come, because then I can eat their babies. Come on, sheepies. Look, I'm holding your favourite. It's your favourite. It's your favourite. Come this way. Yeah, don't fall down the hole. Where's your mate? Oi, mate. Come here as well. I need you. I can hear growling. That's it, both of you. Keep coming. And in you come. Come on. New home. New home. In you come. Look, look, look. Breed. Breed, 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 breed. Close the gate. Breed. Go on. There we go, little baby. Oh, that's good. Right, so you lot, you need to keep breeding a lot until there's plenty of you. And then when I get some iron, I'll take your wool. Pretty pleased with that. Now I'm going to go and get the cows as well. We are literally farming. I'm going to have that bed in no time. You know what I've still not seen though? Dandelions. I have found a cocoa pod though. So that's another thing I can grab. So grow cocoa beans. And then I can get also some brown dye. That's something else. So if I get that, pop one of those in there. Brown dye, that's another thing sorted. If I get wood, I can make myself a little cocoa bean farm as well. I don't really know what people use cocoa beans for, to be honest. It's not like you can make chocolate. Oh, wouldn't it be cool if Minecraft had chocolate? And we've got another wood type as well. I don't like to say its name in public, but it does count as blocks. So I guess I am happy that the birch is in existence, because it gives us just a little bit more. I might have to plant some up though, mightn't I? Whoa, what's that? No! Don't you come near me and set fire to me. I don't need you to do that. You just die a lot. That's better. There you go. They just keep coming, look. They keep coming. I don't know where they're coming from. That's what I'm worried about. They're coming from somewhere, but where? This is something you'll never ever hear me say again. I could do with a birch sapling. And I got one. And by night time of day 4, we've actually managed to give ourselves quite a large border. We can't get the pigs in yet because we haven't got carrots, but I do keep killing zombies. They haven't dropped a carrot yet. Our little horde here is starting to grow quite nicely. I'm not going over there because there's a few little mates that I don't want to see at the moment. I'm not prepared. But as soon as I've got enough, I can either kill the sheep, or if I can get a couple of bits of iron, I'd much rather shear the sheep. I'm setting up some chests so I'll work out all of my wood. They're in the same order. So this is my oak bits and pieces. These are my jungle log bits and pieces. These will be my birch bits and pieces. And they'll do it for the other trees if I get them as well. I thought I'd do something inside because it's raining again and I'm just waiting for the thunder to start. We are in a jungle after all. It's the morning of day 5. And I just wanted to see how far out the border has gone in this direction, because we've almost got to that bamboo. Not quite got to it, but almost. We've not got many crafts left. There are a few more birch trees up there and bird poo as well. And again, this is the only time you're going to hear me say, hello diorite, I'm glad you're here. Really good vantage point on top of the mountain. I can't see any spruce trees around, so I don't know if spruce trees are even part of the game. They might not be, so I might need to think about that when I actually build something. Can't see anything out there at all. There is plenty of birch, plenty of jungle, and plenty of oak though. There's pumpkins down there, but I can't quite get to them yet. There's more melons down there. I get the feeling that it's become harder and harder to get this border to expand. But that's all right, otherwise it wouldn't be any fun. I am currently running away from a witch that decided they wanted to come out of a cave just as I walked past it. Look, here it comes. I'm not happy with it, but, you know, if I can kill said witch, then maybe just maybe, I'll, trouble is I don't want it to poison me. You know what, shall I bottle it? I think I'll probably bottle it. It's lobbing stuff at me like no one's business. Look, there we go. I'm going to kill you, but you're probably going to poison me, aren't you? Yes, you have. Oh, see, this is where I need the cow. No, don't die. Don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Where's some stuff? Please don't die. This was a stupid thing to do. Where's some food? Any food? Melon. Quick, quick, quick. Get there. Please don't die. 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 Right, at least it's not killing. It's only going down to half a heart. But half a heart isn't a particularly comfortable place to be. Why did I do that? That was just stupid. Now I'm going to sit in my hole and I'm going to wait for it to go away. Well, at least that's over. Next time you tell me to do that, I'm going to ignore you. She did, however, drop a spider eye, which could be quite important if I ever wanted to cure a villager. If I was ever stupid enough to want to come across a zombie villager and cure it, that is, of course. Which I probably will try and do. It's night time of day 5 and I've bred these up almost to the point where I'm happy to start beating them up and taking their skin. Day 6, I've got no idea how I've survived this long, frankly. There's caves everywhere and things keep coming out of them to try and kill me. However, I now have enough livestock here to be able to get myself 3 wool. So I'm going to kill you. That's what I'm going to try. There you go. That's 1. That's 2. And no, not cow. I don't want to kill the cow. Come back here. Sheep, come back here. Come back here, sheep. You're this. It's this sheep. It's this sheep here. It's this sheep here. Come back here, sheep. This sheep here. Bang. No. No. Which sheep was it? I don't want to kill all the sheep. That one. That will do. Right. So I've now killed 3 sheep, which means I've got 3 wool. And I'm going to come through the gap, pick up the 3 wool, and it gives me... Oh, I've got 5 raw mutton as well. It makes me tempted to kill more of it, to be honest, but I'm not going to. And shall I also kill... no, I don't want to kill any cows. I'm not going to do that yet. What I am going to do, though, is breed a few more up. So if I get a little bit more wheat, then maybe we'll have more sheep that I can then kill again. And some cows that I can then kill and eat a lot. Although I might as well have the melons whilst I'm at it, right? That, my friends, is a thing of beauty. Oh my goodness, I've missed having actual food. However, it is not as much a thing of beauty as this is. Oh my goodness. I've only gone and got myself a bed. This is like massive, people. You've got no idea. I'm going to put my bed right there, and that means I'm just going to respawn there if I die. Although if I die, obviously the game's over. I don't even know why I bothered doing that, but you know, the bed is there. And now, when it's night time again, I can sleep. And the phantoms won't be able to come and kill me a lot, which is fabulous. Let me come out. Come on, in you come. I'm going to breed up some sheep. There you go. You 2 breed. Have a nice breed. I'm going to do some cows as well. There you go. You 2 breed. Have a nice breed. And 2 more sheep. No, you know what? I'm going to keep these 2. I'm going to keep these 2. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Go and breed yourselves, for goodness sake. I made myself a tiny little kelp farm here. I know it literally is utterly pointless given that I'm right next to the ocean, you know. But I thought it'd be fun just to do a little bit of kelpage here. So I'm just kind of planting it up. And I'm hoping at some point I'm going to get 9. And then once I've got 9, I can make myself some dried kelp and then turn them into a kelp block, which will be 2 more blocks that I've not got yet. And it's already night time on day 6, but you know what? I don't care because I've got this gorgeous thing. That's what I'm talking about. And just like that, it was day 7. How on earth did I get to day 7? This is brilliant. Now, I've kind of lit up a lot of the area because I don't want mobs to spawn too much. But obviously, the bigger this gets, the more space there is to light up, and I'm never going to get it all. So I'm just worrying about this area around the base. And I'm genuinely now excited because look, bamboo is in my sights. I can now get the bamboo, which means I can sort out scaffolding, which means that I might actually be able to build something, or at least build something a little bit more easily. So I'm going to bring this bamboo over. I think I'm going to plant it up in my base. What I am going to do is I'm going to take some gravel because actually this might be a little bit useful later. And I really do want to find myself some iron, so I reckon I'm going to have to go into those caves. Before I do, I'm just going to expand things up a little bit more. I'm going to take that sugar. I'm also going to make some paper as well. That's that sorted out. Now, this mod is for 1.19.4, so I can't make bamboo blocks, which is a real shame. However, I can plant up the bamboo and have my own little bamboo forest going on right near the base, so I don't have to walk too far away and get blown up by a creeper or shot by a skeleton or some other really undesirable thing. We have got a lush cave down there with glowberries and stuff, so that would be quite nice. There's also a creeper pretending to be a glowberry bush. It thinks I can't tell, but I can. So I think I could probably really do with some armor, and iron is probably my best bet. So I'm going to come up into these caves. We're up in the mountains, so you know, I mean, what about Y80, Y90, maybe even higher. So surely there is some. Oh, I don't like how that's quite. Oh, and of course there's a skeleton. I need some iron. Oh, look, here we go. I go even just close to the caves and out they come wanting to eat my face. And hang on, he's gone inside. He's gone the wrong way. Ha, we've tricked him. What I want to do is I want to get probably more torches first. So let's have a little look inside this one. It doesn't look too dangerous at the minute, which is why I'm coming into this one. I'm lighting it up. Oh, and it just comes out the other side at the moment. But Oh, that was uneventful, unfortunately. But, you know, at least there was some caveage going on. Oh, now that's what we're talking about right there. However, is there anything wanting to kill me a lot whilst I go in it? I'm being very careful because that is a 2-block drop like there. So I'm going to put that there for quick access. Let's pop myself. Yep, look, we've got 2 ugly greenies coming down towards me, but that's all right. If I want to try and avoid... No, I'm running away now. Because if I run away from that, it's the skeleton that bothers me, not the ugly greenies. Well, there's a little bit of iron there. Have I got time to get it? Yeah, I do. Are they coming? Did I get away with it? Oh, let me just get this iron. I might have just got away with something there because they don't appear to be coming. I'm just going to grab all this iron that I've got here. Then I can get myself a little bit of a shield, which might help me actually take these guys out. That's good. Right, let me go and sort that out. Come on, you shiny metallic goodness. And this is hopefully going to help me stay alive quite a lot. I've also put this in here as well. These are kind of keeping track of all my stony crafts, or at least some of them. Cobble, normal stone, stone bricks, andesite, etc. As I craft stuff up, they'll come down like this. And then I'll know what I've done and what I haven't. You see, I do sometimes think about it. You know, I do sometimes. And then other times... not so much, I admit it. I'm also going to make myself some iron leggings because I'm going to need a little bit of protection. There we go. Armor is up to 2.5 shields. I think it's already night time again, but you know, that's not going to bother me. I'm just going to go asleep. Here we go. Lie down, go asleep. It's all good. And before you know it, it's day 8. Put your shield actually in your shield slot, Avamanche, you absolute spanner. There we go. And let's go up and have a look. Look, there he is. He came out after me. Why is he not burning? Is he underneath that tree? I reckon he's probably thinks he's safe, but I'm going to draw him out. Look, here you come. That's another thing. You're going to burn. I'm going to back off. You're going to burn. I'm going to back off. You're just going to burn. I don't even have to eat you. You're just going to die. Look, you're going to kill yourself. That's easy. There you go. Drop whatever you're going to drop. I'll have the arrow and a bone. That's 2 more slots. There we go. This game's easy, right? Why did I literally just say that out loud? So we're back in the cave of problems. I'm going to see if I can light it up. Of course, there's a creeper now. But if I use my shield, that should be okay, right? My shield doesn't get hurt. The spider's coming now. Let's see if we can get a little bit of stuff from the spider. Jump at me and then hit you. Jump at me and then hit you. Jump at me and then hit you. That's good. Creeper again. You're not a problem for me. You can explode as much as you want. Job is a good one. My shield is, however, at half health. Right, I've lit the entire place up so I can just take the ores without anything creeping up on me, literally. I'm going to be honest, this wasn't exactly the greatest cave. I've missed a little bit of coal there, but all I got was 4 iron and about 1.25 stacks of coal, which isn't really what I hoped and dreamed of. But, you know, I'll take it. It's better than nothing. That iron will be useful. I can make myself an iron pick now. Just occurred to me I've not done a coal block yet. Let's grab one of those as well. Blimey, it's already night time. We're going into day 9. More caving. And I've managed to expand it wide enough that the pumpkins are now coming into play. So where's my axe? Let's take one of these lovely boys. There we go. That's the pumpkin and obviously pumpkin seeds as well. We've got both of those. I might as well take all the pumpkins because, you know, I could make a jack-o'-lantern or something if I could ever actually get more iron. This is a modded map and I think the creator of this map, and by the way, the link is down in the description below. I think the creator of this map has deliberately removed a load of iron from the map so as it's harder to get hold of. Which is clever and all that, but not that amazing if I'm trying to find iron. I'm only collecting the bird poo so as I can make those crafts out of it. Nothing else, I swear to God. I figure a pork chop is an item, right? So if I kill that... Oh, yeah, and we got another zombie coming along. I've got the pork chop, which is brilliant. And if I kill the zombie, one day a zombie is going to drop something that I've not got yet, like a carrot. Just not today, obviously. Where I just saw another growl. Where's the other growl coming from? And I'm following this chicken around like some kind of poultry stalker because I want it to lay an egg. I know it's just daft. I've not got any seeds, so I can't lure him. I want him to lay an egg. I wonder if I can get some seeds out of this grass and then kind of lure him a little bit closer to me. I've got loads of seeds back at the base. Why didn't I bring any? That's just silly. Also, still, no dandelions. A bolt of lightning literally just hit right in front of me. It's like it made my hair stand on end. It was that close. I'm going to bed. I'm not doing this anymore. This is just silly. Although I might just sort this cave out first. Famous last words, right? Let's just light it up. Day 10. Yeah, day 10. We've made it this far. I'm just going to plant up these pumpkins so they've got some pumpkins near the house because that'll just make me feel better about myself. Put a pumpkin there, and a pumpkin there. that's all good. Happy with that. I can maybe use the other pumpkins to make jack-o'-lanterns, which will be another block. You guys still going absolutely fine. That is wonderful. Let's breed some of you up as well. So it's day 10, and I figured, well, I'm not getting a lot of iron out of these mountains. Now I wonder whether or not that might actually be deliberate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down into my mine. I was waiting to get an iron pick so I can take out this lapis that's in front of me. I already dug a little bit that way and a little bit that way. That's water the other side of that one. That goes, I don't know, towards the ocean. Who knows? But I'm going to dig out this lapis now, because then I can carry on going downwards. That obviously gives me another thing. That comes there. And that's going to go down. Oh, there's more lapis as well. That's nice. That gives me a platform. And I'll just carry on down here. See if I can find some iron by going downwards instead of upwards, because this just ain't working. So there seems to be an awful lot of waterlogged caves around here, and I don't want to die by drowning. But again, I reckon it's deliberate. I think the fella's actually made that happen, which is dead clever, but so annoying. So let's try going this way a little bit. This seems to be a little bit more successful, which is quite useful. Wherever I mine, there are so many aquifers that I'm trying to drain myself a pathway through them so as I can get down to a little bit deeper. And it's half working. And eventually I got down to deep slate. By this point, I figured that if I went deep enough, not only would I be able to get more iron, but I could get gold and maybe even diamonds. And we eventually got down to bedrock. But no gold and no diamonds yet. But I've got 24 iron. So I thought I'd do a little bit of branch mining down here. And would you look at what I have got here? Please don't have lava behind you. That would make me very sad. 2, but 2 is better than none, right? Look at you, you're gorgeous. And I kept going until I hit the border, which must have been quite a long way out because I've done a lot of blocks and quite a lot of picks. And by the time I come back up, it was day 13 and I'd got 3 diamonds, a load of lapis and some gold and some iron as well. Plus cobbled deep slate and some tuff, which is quite useful because I didn't have those before either. And what I am going to do with some of this gold is make myself a pair of gold boots for obvious reasons. And if you don't know what the obvious reasons are, they involve obsidian and a swirly portal that takes me through to death. But I won't put them on just yet because I've not got that portal. I at last can afford to make myself a little bucket. That's wonderful. And if I take the bucket and I fill it with water, it is now a different bucket, isn't it? And it's filled with water. And if I come out into the ocean, I reckon theoretically I should be able to do something with it now as well, shouldn't I? If I come out here, where's that cod? Any cod, doesn't matter what the fish is. Literally, I don't care. Look, here we go, tropical fish. Slip on you. Boom. It is now a bucket of tropical fish. And I could probably empty it out and fill it up with other fish as well. Happy days. So the only question I've got left now is what do I do with all this iron? I've got 24 bits of it. Now, I could make myself an iron chest plate and leave myself with 16 bits and then make myself a hat, which will leave me with another 11 bits, and then the boots, which leaves me with 7 bits. And I really like the idea of having full iron armor. So guess what? I did. And the other thing I really want is an iron sword, because a stone sword is rubbish and that one is almost done. Leaves me with 5 bits of iron, which I'll hold on to for now. And I'm going to take these diamonds out because these diamonds need to turn into a pick. Although I need to fill up my water bucket and find some lava. I feel very nervous about wasting the only 3 diamonds I've got in a diamond pick. But then again, no, I don't. The guy that made this map might mean that there's only 3 diamonds on the whole map. In that case, I've just spent them, which could be bad. Because I definitely want 2 more diamonds because I want to make an enchanting table. Maybe I should have saved them. Blimey, that bamboo grew quick. I'll leave it there for now. I don't need it. Oh yeah, I made a hay bale. You know, cos blocks. You know what? I've decided I want myself one of these. Look at that. That's what I'm after. Shears. Because shears now allow me to do a number of things, including off of wool, off of that, look. Off of that, off of that, all sorts going on there. Look, oi you, I'll have your coat. Oi you, I'll have your coat. Why didn't I do that first? Then I can make myself some carpet, which is another thing, and I can put the carpet on the side here, except they're all in the way. Oi, get out of the way. Put the carpet there, get out of the way. Put the carpet, get out of the way! Oh, blooming heck, these things. Come this way, look. Come over here. Have I got any wheat? No, I've not. I can't do that. Right, I'm going to put the carpet there then. Then I can just jump in and out. Yeah, that's what I'm after. I can also harvest my pumpkin. Grab that. Place my pumpkin back down again. Put my shears on it. Do that, which is brilliant. I can then harvest that pumpkin again. And I can plant up another pumpkin there. Get rid of those. I can plant up another pumpkin there. Come round here. Put another pumpkin there. I'm overdoing the pumpkins, I know, but they're pumpkins, aren't there? And another one there. So I now can put a torch in this puppy, like that, and make myself a jack-o'-lantern. And I'm going to put the jack-o'-lantern right in the middle of here if they let me, which they probably won't. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. There you go. Jack-o'-lantern in there, just for funsies. And I'm going to make myself just a little tree farm here as well, in a 3x3 square, because I am running out of wood. And believe it or not, I would actually like to build up here. So what I'm looking for is lava, and I saw, I think, a glow over the other side of this mountain, but I don't know if it was because of the lightning striking stuff or whether it was because there was a lava pool. Let's go and have a look. I know day 14 is quite slow for getting obsidian, but come on, seriously, I've got barely any resources available to me in this map. It is really cleverly put together. Oh, on the way, that is a different flower, and it also gives a different dye, which is nice. So we'll have that. We'll get some white dye as a result of it. And I'll also get a few more, because then we can lighten up some other dyes. Why am I not taking all of them? I might as well take all of them, right? Ha! It's a dandelion! Hang on, grab the dandelion, grab the dandelion. I'm having that. Oh, if you knew the stress I've gone through as a result of dandelions, oh my goodness. Now, put it in there, get the yellow dye, put it in your inventory, fella, and that now counts. I can sleep at night now. Oh, typical. There's loads of them, look. There's loads of them. I've been looking around for about 5 minutes. I don't think there is a lava pool around here, which means I've got to find it under the ground somehow. I've got to listen for bubbling. Nope. Nothing around here at all. Surely, come on, fella. It would have been much nicer of you to leave a lava pool, wouldn't it, eh? You know what else you can do with shears, don't you? Bushes. And I can get some of these. There we go. That was easy, right? Now I've got to get back down again without dying. This bit's the harder part. And it's the morning of day 15. Day 15? I think we've done quite well, to be honest with you. I'm tempted to go and explore out in the sea a little bit before I go down into the depths again to see if I can find any lava. So I brought a boat with me. Says I can go all the way out to the border in this direction and go all the way round. I don't think I'm going to be able to see anything, but I want to see if there's anything over the horizon, something for us to look forward to. That would very much look like a no. There's not even any ocean ruins or anything like that I can see. It looks like we've got a coral reef just out beyond the border there, and there is a desert. Now, if there's a desert, then maybe there is a desert village. Not that I can see one. And I imagine this clever fella's probably going to have removed any deserts whatsoever. And we've got to expand quite a lot to even be able to find out. Let's put this fella in with the other little mate. There you go. Down and gone. There you go. You got a friend over there. Go on. What I think I'm going to need is to get a second water bucket. You know how you'd sometimes need to make an infinite water source? Says I've only got 3 left though. You know what? Blow it. We're not doing that. I'm going down and I'm listening out for lava. Now, I've deliberately not put the subtitles on because I don't like using them. But I'm sure I just heard some lava and it's going to be one or other sides of this wall. And with directional in my earphones, I think it's through... Yeah, there is a wall there. There is something behind that. Right, okay, where's my thing? Put a light in there. Oh my goodness, that made me jump. It was a bat. There is I can definitely hear bubbling and bubbling. Right, so let's put some... This is a really scary cave. Okay, this is a scary cave with scary people in it. But there is lava. There is lava. Lava is good. Lava's fabulous. Lava is what I'm here for. So let's just pop another torch down there. Make sure nothing's creeping up behind me. No. And let's sort this chappy out. There you go. You can go. Sorted. That's that. That's fine. That's good. We'll put that there. I've got diamonds there, but I'm not picking them up until I know it's okay. So I'm coming this side. I've got Chappie there. He's coming around the corner. I know he is. Look, look, look. It's me. Come say hello. There you go. Let's get close. Let's get close and personal. Yeah, I'm going to keep hitting you until you're dead again. And then I'm going to put a light up there. And I think... I'll stick one there just to be sure. I'm really nervous. Can you hear it in my voice? This is like the scariest thing we've done on this so far. Have I just lit this all up? That was blooming lucky. Obsidian made. I've now got to chop it out. Let's get this one here. I'm making sure I'm using my diamond pick here, obviously. Otherwise, I'll be here literally for the next 10 days. And I like to put a water source in there, just in case the lava is too deep and the obsidian falls into the lava. This should stop that from happening, theoretically. Let's test that theory, shall we? I've got myself 18 obsidian, so 10 for the portal, 4 for an enchanting table and 4 spare. I don't know what I need the spare for, but I've got them and I can always come back and get more. I'm just going to get this gold and then I'm bolting straight back upstairs again. Except I found this branch of the cave that's... Whoa, there we go. I knew there was something coming for me. Come on, fella. We can have a fight. It's all good. I don't mind. I'm not going to judge you. I don't discriminate. I'll bash anything. There we go. Right, so what else is there around here? If I pop a torch there, a torch there. Is that it? That was the end of that cave as well. I can hear stuff behind the walls, but I'm not worried about the behind the walls stuff just at the moment. I'm going to get myself well out of here, I think. Can't see any other ores, obviously. Yep, let's get out. It's the morning of day 16 and I need to make myself a nether portal. Things are moving fast now. And I think I'm going to put it in here. This looks like the perfect spot for it. A little 2x3 hole there. Hidden away with some dirt. Let's get myself my obsidian. Let's pop one there, one there, one there. One in those two. There, and in those two. That is a portal fit for a king. I'm going to put a top over the top of it like that so you can't see that bit. That's brilliant. But I'm not going to light it because I'm a tease. I wonder if the border... Oh, that's a good point. I wonder if the border's the same in the nether. Does it expand? But right now the border is currently quite a long way out. So finding brand new blocks to make more room for myself is a little bit less of a priority, to be honest. Although I do want to build a mob farm a little bit further out into the ocean because I think that's the best place for it. And amazingly, it's already night time of day 16 and I feel like these days are going so quickly. I've got to be honest. I've collected up a load of them. I've bred a load of them up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather the rest of the wood out of this farm. I'm going to see if anything attacks me because I feel, you know, I just feel a little bit more invulnerable at the minute with my full iron armour. Look at me all fancy. The morning of day 18, I'm going to do something a little bit weird. I'm going to make myself a fishing rod because I figured, I know I just said I didn't want to go and expand the border out too much, but I just had a look over there and I think I want to expand it out just a few more blocks in that direction. And I wonder whether a good way of doing that might be to go fishing. Yeah, I know, it sounds really dull, but you can get quite a lot of items from fishing, can't you? So I'm going to go down into my boat and I'm going to go around and see if I can't find somewhere nice to fish just out by the border. Because I thought also I saw the outline of something just over there. I don't know if it is a wreck, but it looks like it could be a shipwreck and I just wanted to check it out. It's just outside the border. I'm not entirely certain, so I can't see it properly, but I'm sure up there that there is an outline of something that could be quite interesting. Sort of like, it's difficult to describe, but it's sort of like a sunken ship. If I come further out, you can see it a little bit closer. Maybe you can't make it out on your screen, but I definitely can. So I'm going to fill my life full of disappointment. I'm going to do some fishing out here in the deep ocean. And let's see what happens. So I spent the rest of the day trying to fish out treasures from the ocean to try and expand the border a little, but more importantly, to get some enchanted items. After the moon passed over me and the sun rose on day 18, I realised this wasn't the most successful fishing trip I'd ever had. So I've managed to get myself quite a lot of cod. I did get a name tag, some tropical fish, some salmon, and a bottle of water, but frankly that was boring. What was quite interesting, however, was the lily pad, because that is going to allow me to build out here in the ocean. If I put the lily pad, I don't know, let's say there, that looks far enough. Yeah, that's far enough out and far enough in, I think. And I pop on that on top of it, and then I bash the lily pad away, hit that underneath. I've now got a block right there on top of the ocean. In fact, I don't know, if I put that there, maybe that's a better shout, actually. Let's come back into my boat. Hold up. Get in your boat, fella. There you go. Come forwards. If I then get rid of that and that, I can then build out a platform along the side here, and it is perfectly in sync with the ocean surface. That'll do. Just going to build this up a little bit bigger. And I also need a little bit of sand, so I'm going to grab some of this off the bottom of the ocean hopefully without drowning. And I also need a load more resources, and I mean a load. Oh, more iron. And by the morning of day 21, I hope I've got everything I need to do it. So I've made myself a little 5x5 square in the middle of this 11x11 square. Lots of squares. And I'm just going to pop a piece of scaffolding on there, and where's my glass, and a block of glass on top of the scaffolding like that. And then I'm going to make a ring of glass all the way around this 5x5. And I've placed a load of slabs around it so I can bash stuff inside here, but they won't be able to see me or bash me back. That's the theory, at least. And I need to go up another 20 odd blocks. And I've just realised now I'm up here, I've forgotten something really important. Back in a sec. By the time I got back, it was the morning of day 22. I need to line the inside of this with some trapdoors coming around both sides. There, and also there and there. That's perfect. And then we're going to come out, that being 1, 2, to 8. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then one more, and then that comes up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 long from that bit there. And we're going to make this 3 wide. So that's going to come out there. That's going to come out there. And all the way along and at the back as well, like that. You know what? I might make this out of slabs. Let me start again. And then I need to line the edges of the channel with some more trapdoors. I'm going to get through so many trapdoors all along both sides and also down the middle. So when I flap those trapdoors down, the mobs are going to think they're solid blocks and be happy to walk over them, but they'll fall down into the water stream that I'm going to put in the bottom of this channel, flow down. When I open the trapdoors at the end, they'll fall down the middle, down that 3x3 hole, possibly even the spiders. Let's find out. So I've got the tray done. I just need to do the water sources. I've got to do it against the back, because if I do it against the floor, then it becomes a waterlogged slab and that won't work. That should go all the way to the end there. Oh, except I'm open there. That's fine. I'm going to close that off in just a minute. I then need to refill from the middle and do that all the way around. We're nearly done. I've just got to put a lid on it. So I'm going to put a load of slabs on there so it is not spawnable. So the lid is completely done. I can just lob myself into the water from here and go back up to the top. And then I can place 2 solid blocks at the top of the scaffolding, come back down the scaffolding, and that is going to be sorted. Well, I've got nothing coming out of that, but I do have a drown trying to come along, so let's just batter him for a little bit, and his mate. Now, this is a really passive farm. The mobs have got to walk over the gap to actually fall down the hole, so I don't even know if it's going to work properly, but we'll give it a go. I'll come back to it in a bit and see if anything happens. I'm just hoping that I've not left a torch in there somewhere, because if stuff doesn't drop down when I'm close enough, that is a bit of an issue. And if I go too far away, stuff definitely isn't going to go down. We'll test it out a bit later, because it's now already the morning of day 24. And I said there was something that I was going to do. I think it's time. It started to rain, so I'm going to put on my gold boots. They're like pretty yellow wellies, aren't they? I need to make myself a flint and steel, so that's that sorted. Another thing, because I've not had one of those before as well. And you can see out here it's horrible, but we're going to go and light this puppy up. Where's my flint and steel? There it is. And boom, that is lit and it's ready to go. I don't know if I am, because it's hardcore, and I don't know if I've ever been into the nether in hardcore because I'm a pussy, but I guess you got to do it, right? So day 24, I've got some gold stuff on. I've got some gold ingots to do some trading, because trading would be a good way to get new blocks, and I've got various bits and pieces that I'm sure are going to help me out. I'm going to open a gate and I'm going to go through this, and I'm genuinely quite nervous about this. I'm not a fan of the idea, and I don't know where I'm going to come out. Obviously we are coming out in a not very nice place by the look of it. We've got some lava lurking. I can't see. Actually, maybe it's relatively safe, actually, at least. At least we've got some safety. Let's turn the fire off. I can get some quartz, and then obviously that's another block. And also that quartz will be quite useful for observers and stuff like that later on. I'll grab as much as I can. And we've got some more gold down here as well. I just want to make sure we've not got anybody that's going to get irritated with me at taking the gold. I think we're all right. We've seen our first nether mob, and I've also heard our first ghast, but I don't want to be messing around with the ghast. I don't want to mess around with you because you will hit me hard. But we have also got a basalt delta there, which could be quite useful, and some mushrooms, which I don't think there are any of anywhere near me, so I can get the mushrooms as well. Oh, I'm so nervous for the nether, it's ridiculous. Oh, now that is really interesting. Look, the world border does go into the nether as well, so the nether isn't endless. I wonder whether it might be. I'm almost gutted. Let's get this glowstone, because that is something that I've not got yet either, so we can get a little bit of that. And I noticed we've got a fortress as well, which is really useful. That's quite handy. Let's see what we got over in the fortress. And it looks like we've got a crimson forest over there as well, and that looks like more fortress, unless it's the same fortress. I'm just going to go and investigate it. I don't know if this is a very good idea. In fact, I'm fairly sure it's not. Let me get a mushroom, because I've not got one of them yet. Might as well get a couple, right, whilst I'm at it. So I'm going to come in through the back entrance. I think it's normally the safest way, right? And I've got myself a shield. I'm just having a quick look. All there's a nasty there. So if I just put myself a little thing there, so 1, 2, I put that across there like that. He can't get me, but I can get him. So if I come along, come and get me. Hello, oi, come and see me. You see me? You see me? Come this way. Because you can't come under this. Under we go. Come on then. Can you get me? Oh no, you're too tall, you poor thing. What's your reach like? Oh, it's not good enough. Come to me. Come. Don't give me the wither. Don't give me the wither in effect. That's not what I want. There we go. Come on, give me another one. Keep coming. There we go. What are you giving me? Coal. That's rubbish. But, you know, still good. Still good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put another one up there as well in case we have similar problems. And I'm basically going to put them all over the place. I think, oh, it's just open. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, no, that's the bore. I've just come into the boring bit. That's the boring bit. No one needs that in their life. Let's go to the interesting bit around the other side. That looks like it might be a Soul Sand Valley as well. Okay, come into the Crimson Forest bit so I can get myself a few new Crimson Forest blocks as well. But I'm looking out for hoglins because we don't want any of them in our life. Oh, it looks like I have got a piglin, so I feel some trading coming. And oi, fella, I've got something you might find interesting. Come down here. What are you going to give me? If I do that, if I give you that, what are you going to do? You're going to trade with me? It'd be great. I'm just watching out for your big fat piggy friends. What are you going to do? What do you think? Go on, give me something worth having. Ooh, Crime City, I'll take that. Do you want some more? Go on, give me something else. Give me something else. Look, 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 look. Oh, you don't want it. Come, have I got to follow you? Have you run out of stuff? Come here, look, look, look. I've got stuff for you. There you go. Trade with me, trade with me. I don't know why, but I keep catching fire with a green fire, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna chuck something away. I don't know what. No, look, green fire. What is that all about? I don't even know what that's about. Stop catching fire with green fire. Can I not be in the nether for too long? Do I need to get out fast? Is that what I need to do? That's not good. I don't mind telling you, I didn't like that green fire. What was that? I did get a few blocks there, though. Wart fungus, crimson fungus, crying obsidian, nether wart, weeping vines, crimson roots. Did all right, really. Let's just craft this glowstone dust into a glowstone block, and we got that as well. It's the morning of day 25, and I decided to make myself feel better about almost dying in the nether from some weird green fire that I'd never seen before. I thought I'd chop down a tree, because nothing is more therapeutic than hacking at something with a blade. Case in point, I think we've got way too many bits and pieces here. Let's see if we can't thin this just a little bit. And then make them utterly forget the brothers and sisters that got disgustingly massacred by me not moments ago. Literally, look, there's still parts of them sat in the field. They don't care. Just give me the wheat. That's all they're bothered about, it's the wheat. I'm going to mooch back out to this farm just as the sun sets to see whether or not we're going to get any mobs out of it. If not, I'm probably going to have to try and work out why not. Or maybe in the comments you can tell me why nothing is going on inside there and why I'm not getting any mobs out the bottom of it. I've optimistically popped down a chest here just in case something falls down. I'm not hopeful. I've got to be honest, it's not looking good, is it? I reckon here that must be the right kind of spawnable distance. There should be some mobs inside it. If there's not, I'm going to go up and have a look in a bit. And for those of you that have frantically written in the comments, you're spawning mobs in under the ground, Avamance. I know that's possible, but I didn't want to build it up in the air. Maybe I'm going to bring it down and put it back up again later. I don't know, but I know. But before that, I'm just going to have a quick cheeky look inside because I think it looks dark in there. So I'm just making sure that the darkness is all fine. So let me just pop that there. Looking cheeky. Inside, cheeky look. There is literally nothing at all. Is there any light coming in? Because actually it looks like there's light. Could it be? No, it's nighttime anyway. That doesn't matter. I reckon it's definitely the spawning thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up into the air and see whether or not anything spawns then. Which means I need to make some more scaffolding. Which means I need more string. Which means I need to kill more spiders. Which maybe I could have done if my mob farm was working. You see the circular dilemma there, right? And I have to keep watching out for that Enderman because he keeps trying to make me look at him. Trouble is, I can't find any blooming spiders. Which makes me think there is a cave underneath me that's full of mobs. So I guess I'm going to have to go looking for that instead. And now it's the morning of day 26. And I'm just going to dig out all that wood. And what I thought I'd do is have a little quick look down inside where this lush cave is. Here, because that's pretty dark, which means there could be plenty of mobs down there, right? Speaking of which, there's one. And we've got Eddie Munster twins, which is not something I really wanted to see. There's something about Eddie Munsters that makes me want to die a lot. So I really want to avoid these guys as much as I possibly can. Let's get the other side of the water. Oh, that's not good. Come here, Eddies. Why can you have twins? You don't want twins of Eddie Munsters. That's never a good idea. Have I got a shield? Oh, I have, actually. I'm going to put a shield on. There you go. Yeah, you keep going down the water slide, kids. There's no point in me trying to bottle it. I'm going to have to get them, aren't I? There you go. That's one. So, I've killed your brother. It's now time for me to kill you. Come back here. You want to come back? Come on. Come back. Back you come. Yeah, into the water. The more in your water you are, the easier you are to kill. Come here. Yeah. With your little quirky little thing. There you go. Sorted. That's that. I'm just going to put some torches down because I want to make sure that this is lit up all the way up. So I can see one of my little eight-legged friends down there. So I'm just going to keep lining it up as I go. And hopefully it's not... Oh, look. There's a chicken. It's always useful, isn't it? Oh, the egg. I've not had an egg yet. Yeah, there's an egg. Giving me a little click for a one-up. There is a decent-sized cave here, actually. Okay, Spider, you can come. Come and jump on me. I'll kill you because it shouldn't be too hard. You go up there because that makes it easier. There you go. Have you dropped any string? Have you, Eckers, like? But it was worth a go. I'm going to get a few more of these glowberries because I might be able to make a little glowberry farm out of them. And it looks like we're getting down to about Y0 with all of this deep slate. And this is quite a significantly sized cave, actually. Maybe I need to light this puppy up so as it's not causing me any problems. And it runs into a massive cave. Right, I'm going to have to look around. And there's a little cheeky side way in as well. It's part way in anyway. So if I have a look down here... It's relatively clear at the minute. I don't think I've got a bit of an overhang there, which is not good for getting down. But let's have a go. Oh, it is quite a big one, actually. A big old cavern. And there's mobs all over the place, which is obviously something I'm going to need to deal with. I don't want to have to deal with. There's two Endermen there. Don't look that way. And I've got a skelly and a zombie coming at me. And the skelly can just hit him as much as it wants. That's right. And you can come back. Yeah, and I can hit you a lot. Hit you a lot. Right, come back this way. Hit you a lot. And then I can sort... if I get the creeper to explode... That will do both of you. And I think that's probably the way forward with that one. Let's pop in a light there. And we'll slowly light this fella up, and I'll take all the resources as well. Gonna be honest, I'm getting a little bit lost. These caves are proper spaghetti all over the place. And I've made it to the border as well, which means I've come out quite a long way, and the cave just keeps going on and on. Well, I've worked out why there are so many things trying to kill me. There's a bit of a spawnerage going on over here. I think it's a zombie spawner. So let's just get the spider. There we go. And I'm just going to light up the spawner. There we go. That's done. Let's make sure it's really lit up. I like the fact we've got a spawner though. So that should be... That's going to stop most of the zombies from spawning. I think we got all of that there. What have we got inside? I won't destroy the spawner. Oh, this is not too bad. We'll take loads of string. That's what I was after. Plenty string. And... Don't really need melon seeds, but I'll take them anyway. We've got a music disc. I'll leave those bits there for now. I know where this all is. More iron. And a mending book! Ha! We got a mending book. How brilliant is that? I'm just going to take one of these mossy cobbles as well. I think I've got a gap. Have I got a gap? What can I get rid of? I can get rid of the gunpowder. I don't need that. And that's another one. And then can come back here. But that means that has spread a little bit further as well, which means it might have opened up another bit of the cave. I'm just going to light this bit up and I'm going to make my way back, I think, because I'm running out of torches apart from anything. And I could make some more. I brought wood with me because I'm not silly. But, yeah, look, we've got loads of stuff here as well. Good job I got my thing. Come, you explode. Kill your mate. Job is a good one. It's a baby zombie villager. It's a baby zombie villager and he's run away. Oh, there's loads of them. Hang on, I'm running away. Look, I'm running away as well. I don't want to deal with all of them at the same time. Oh, my goodness. Quick, get away, get away. Place yourself a little barrier up there, mate. That will sort them out. There you go. And then only the baby zombie villager can get through and you can deal with him on his own. There we go. That's him sorted. You can then have a go at these through the door. Oh, you know how to deal with mobs. Just run away. You're a coward. You know it. Admit it. Oh, my life. And when I got back, it was day 29. And there's an Enderman wandering around somewhere holding a melon. Oh, there he goes. I can hear him, but I can't see him. He's in the sheep. But we actually got a really decent haul there. I've taken some of the junk out. We've got a load of lapis, some redstone. We've got loads of iron. We've got a bow that's almost full. We've got some glowberries, loads of string, a potato, which is fantastic. I can grow potatoes now, some glow squid ink, and a mending book. And with all of that iron, I can make myself an anvil to put it on something. It's day 30 and I'm inside my base on this expanding border world. I'm planning to make my base on the mountain top, and I think I need to flatten it out, frankly. It's just a little bit too, well, mountainy. So I'm going to go up, flatten it out, make a decent area so I can start to build a base. I shouldn't need to do too much. I think probably just a couple of 3 layers coming off of here will probably be enough. Let's get rid of this bird poo. If I come, oh, there's emeralds there. If I come down perhaps to about this level, that might be enough, you know. Let's have a go. Day 31 and the top of the mountain is flatter. I'm cooking up a load of stone here. I'm also cooking up a load more charcoal because I've not got that much coal, because I want to lay out a flat area of stone bricks to make the floor of my base. So I've made a stone cutter which also expanded the world border out by another 1. I'm going to start taking these out and making myself some stone bricks. And on the morning of day 32, because yeah, that's how long it took to get all of that stone, I went back up to the top of my mountain. And I'm not entirely sure I'm going to shape this up quite yet. All I know is I'm going to make some decent sized floor out of these stone bricks. I think I'm going to go over the edge, and I'm going to need to get some extra cobble because I'm going to bang through a load of stone. And of course, every time I do that, I'm going to hit some aquifer rubbish that I've got to try and cope with as well. I may have bitten off more than I can chew here. This is taking a lot of blocks, which makes me think it's a lot bigger than I've got in my head. But that's all right. I don't mind a little bit of a challenge, but I think I just don't want to spend 400 days mining. Although on the night of day 33, I've still not managed to do the entire platform. I am utterly under-resourced. So I think actually I am going to go and do a load of mining. I'm going to go and get so much stuff that I'm never going to run out. I think we both know that what I just said is complete rubbish, right? But anyway, cue a long time of me getting a lot of stone. And hopefully my chicken will still be here. So on the morning of day 34, I went back down into the depths so I could get a load more stone. And then I thought, while I was doing it, I might as well dig around underneath where the mob farm is, because I suspect the reason this isn't giving me any mobs is because there's something going on under here. So this is at 111297. And if I get down to the depths, that is around about Y39. So if I mine down to Y30-ish in those sort of coordinates, maybe I'll find an area that's not lit up, that's got loads of mobs in it, and I can light it up and then get mobs in my mob farm. Or get very deaded in the process. Hopefully it's the first one, not the second one, but I think that's what we're going to try and do. Well, my suspicions came true when I got to 236,281 at about 20 on the Y, and I found this massive old cave here, which I think I'm gonna have to go and explore, because well, there's bound to be, this is where it is, isn't it? This is where all of the stuff is stopping me, surely, this place here. And it turned out it looks like there's a bit of a ravine, which is potentially a bit of a disaster. So let's just come out. I want to avoid that. There's the border. There's a whole lot of blackness, and a whole lot of blackness over there as well. If I light this up, perhaps it's going to help me out. And by now it was day 36, so time was ticking. And I actually didn't find too many mobs that were going to cause me too many problems, which made me think perhaps they were beyond the border. Do I need to open up the border to get my mob farm to work properly? Surely not. But I figured seeing as I was here, I might as well get on with the mining that I said I was going to do. Although I did dig myself straight into a geode, which I'm just checking isn't, yeah, that's also very dark inside. So I'm having that, which is nice. Let's light this up. Looking around, there's a cave directly opposite it, so that's probably... No, actually, no, that's all right. It's not too bad. I'm going to maybe get myself a little bit of this, I think, because each one of these is giving me a little bit of an extra border as well. I am stood at exactly Y30 at X111Z297, directly underneath where I was. And it took some getting here, I tell you. I've placed a torch on the block and I'm going to dig out and around to give myself a bit of space. This is going to give me loads of blocks, but it's also going to expose any of the caves that might be around as well. I'm going to need to make myself a load of pickaxes, I reckon. And I'm going to go downwards as I go, because bound to be the caves underneath me rather than above me, because above me it's not many blocks before I hit the sea. So I reckon it's going to take a few days. Let's crack on. So I started to dig out an area about a chunk wide, but it wasn't long before I hit an aquifer. Now, I could have tried to fill it in, but I came armed with some jack-o'-lanterns and they lit it up just fine, so I decided just to keep on going down to get the stone blocks, although they seemed to be mostly bird poo blocks, to be honest. It wasn't until I went down about 4 levels that I realised I was an idiot and I could just block straight down and do a north, south, east, west path every 5 or so levels to check for those open mob infested caves. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of this first. It would have made so much more sense. So I've gone down a fair old way. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different levels here. So it's about Y0 and I've just found something that is probably my problem. I don't know. What do you think? In the comments, do you think this could be my problem? It's a very big cave with a lot of mobs in it. I've got to get down there, unfortunately, but I'm a little bit scared of it, so I might come back later. It's day 41, and I wouldn't want the adventure to stop now. So what I thought I would do is climb up and come up through the ceiling, because I wonder whether or not the water's not that far behind me, is it? So if I dig up a little bit, not too far, then perhaps I can get myself a fast exit out or a fast return back. So I've got myself a ladder out to underneath the mob farm here, and if I climb out I can place myself a couple of jack-o'-lanterns around it just so as I know where my hole is. Come and take a breath, otherwise I'm gonna die. And then I've got a quick in and out, I reckon. If I come up here, yeah, look at that, that's perfect, right? And I was just filling up a chest boat with loads of stuff and it turns out it is working, it's just rubbish. So, you know, I'll take that. I'll take rubbish. At least it's actually functional. I'll just grab a couple more here. I've got to make sure it works a little bit better. I've got to get some hoppers in there so as I can collect up the stuff. What's that there? Power 1 bow. Why have I all of a sudden got a load of things falling in? That's really weird, but I'll take it. Let's see how much of my experience is going to be taken away if I do that. So that's 3. I imagine the other way around it's going to be a lot more. Oh, it's 2. I appear to have a little friend at my door, so I'm just going to give him a bit of a belt in. Let him fire at me. There you go. And I'm just going to keep hitting him because he's not really an issue. But if there's one of him, that means there's others of him as well. Where are the rest of them? I'm just going to come up and have a look. Because the last thing I want is to get done by a load of pillagers. Why is there only one? How can there only be one? They're not down that hole, which is the obvious place for them to be. I'm very confused. Oh, of course, they're wherever the aqua pillagers would normally be, inside the water. Why have I got aqua pillagers, for goodness sake? Come here. Right, I'm just going to kill you a lot. I managed to get myself mad cow disease, voluntary exile, but that's all right. I've not really got any villages anywhere near me, so that's not a problem at the minute. If I can get myself a little bit of milk, that will go away. Right, so is that the whole of them? Were they all mer people? I think they might have been. I'll have a banner because that's an extra little bit. And it's pushed my border out just a little bit more. I'm just going to hang that there so as they all get scared and never come back. Unlikely. I've made myself 9 hoppers and I'm just going to pop back over to the farm. If I take that one out and I put that there and that there, and then what I need to do is take the ones in the middle out. So that one there, that one there. What I don't want any to happen now is for something to come along and shift and shift those 3. Then if I take these ones out, there and there, shift that there, that works. I can put that back like that and then come around the other side and do the same with these 3. I should have a full collection system, right? That's how it works. I just won't get any mobs falling on it, but you know, you take the good with the bad. Or maybe I do. I don't just hit them a lot and they'll collect up stuff. Are you collecting anything apart from XP? No, you didn't drop anything. Well, that means at least they are spawning in there, which is good. I must have done something underneath with the lighting up stuff because it's clearly working, albeit very, very slowly. But I'm going to leave it alone because I want to go and do something else now. It's already day 42 and I'm just about got enough to be able to make up all my stone, etc. that I want to start using to make my base up on the top of that hill. And it's just occurred to me I can get loads of extra space on my border if I just come through and make a load of stuff out of this deep slate. So I might as well just crack on with that. Expand my border loads. Look at that, I've got loads of extra space on that border now. There's loads and loads. I wonder how far that's gone. I'll even do it with the bird poo because it gives me extra space. So in the morning of day 43, I thought I'd pop along this way and see how far the border had moved with all of those silly crafting recipes that I hadn't done yet. Can't believe I hadn't done them yet, for goodness sake. And it had gone a fair distance. Look, I've got virtually into that coral reef that I couldn't see. The desert is over there. It's still a lot further to go, but it's definitely a lot further out. I wonder if I can get to that shipwreck yet. And actually on the way, I found another shipwreck. So I thought I might come and have a little look at this one, see what there is down here. I don't know if it's a particularly good one or whether or not I can get to anything because it's all very broken. But there must be something in it. Let me just take a breath. Let me come down. I reckon there's got to be at least one chest, surely. Oh, moss. I'll take that. And some stuff. Let's come out and get another breath. Is it just the one? I think it might just be that one. Well, that was worth it. The border's still not quite out far enough on this side for me to get anything interesting. I reckon I've got to go out a lot further. I think I need to get some more work done up there. I'm starting to avoid it now. But before I did, I decided to put mending on my diamond pickaxe because frankly, it's about time. It's only 2 enchanting. I'll have that, thank you very much, because diamonds seem to be very rare here. I've got like 4 or something like that, so I don't want to lose the diamond pickaxe. So on the morning of day 45, I set down a brand new bed and started on the outline of the mountaintop base. I wanted to include some asymmetry, so I've added a square outcrop on one side and 2 circular areas to expand the footprint. These poke out over the edge of the cliff, so I'll need to terraform underneath those and landscape up to support those areas. I just put some temporary support blocks in for now, but I'll detail and build that up much later. I'm going to need a lot more blocks. I always underestimate this. Now, as is standard, I'm making this up as I go along, and I've realised I'm going to want a lot of the mossy variants of stone brick and cobble, so I've got to build myself a little bit of a farm. Specifically a vines farm, so I've made myself a load of clippers and I'm going to grab some vines off of these walls. I'm also going to grab some off of these trees. I'm going to set myself up a quick vine farm that's going to be a bit manual, unfortunately, but at least it's going to give me the opportunity to get plenty of vines, which will give me the opportunity to get plenty of the mossy variants. That will do it. I've got vines running around all the way around the outside of that, and they'll grow. Oh, that one's already started to grow down. They'll grow down and I'll pop them into my chest there. Got plenty going. That should get me a decent amount. In the meantime, I need loads of wood, and guess what? Loads more stones. So guess what I'm doing? I'm not even going to confirm you're right. You know you're right. Of course you're right. I've got to go and get some more. But before I did, I ended up with a pillager attack coming at me, so I've got to try and bash these ones away as well. You can go away. Go on, get rid of you. Go on, get lost, all of you. And you, and you. What do they expect? Ow, look at those arrows sticking out from all over the place. No wonder it's sore. Don't take any notice of that one at the bottom. That's not there. So on day 47, I started to collect up loads more resources ready for the next part of my build. And I found myself a little lush cave with a creeper in it whilst I was down here, which was quite nice because it meant I got to kill the creeper. And I'm hoping that there's not a lot. I've been recharging my mending. Like I've gone all the way up to 432 now, which is fab. But I'm just going to shove that in there just in case, because I reckon there could be some nasties down here. And I am not willing to die in a lush cave. That is the last thing I want to do. So let's light this puppy up and see what we can't find. There's going to be a few new blocks here as well. Look, there's another creeper. There he is. Let's shoot him a lot. There we go, that done him. Moss carpet, azalea, flowering azalea, spore blossom, plus a load of clay. That has opened up my border by quite a lot. Now, I made a mistake and I've ended up falling down a ravine, which is not what I wanted to do. But, so what I've got to do is I've got to try and kill these people a lot before they kill me, including this bony bloke here. And of course, this bony bloke's got a mate who's another bony bloke, and they're both wanting to kill me. So I want to run away because right now I could end up dying quite a lot, and that's not something I was hoping to do right now. And of course, there's all sorts of bits in the way, like this, for example. Of course, we've got this boomy bloke here that I'm going to try and just blow up in front of me. There we go. That's him sorted. I have already got another shield. I did come prepared. Now, I've got lava around me. I've sort of got away with it, I think. But I am going to need to light this puppy up. I think this is the place that I saw a little while ago. And I'm going to just get myself my hearts back because that was heart in mouth time, to say the least. Let's light this up. Because I think if I light it up, it won't be a problem anymore, obviously. There's Mr. Creeper. Let's let him blow up. I don't mind. He can blow up as much as he wants. And I'm going to get this place a little bit more lit. I've also got myself a lava bucket because I reckon if I can actually make myself a cobblestone generator, that means I'm not going to get myself into trouble when I come walking around these places again, innit? Which is generally seems to be what happens. I die when I go looking for cobble, which is ridiculous. Boney Bonts has come back with his mate, and for some reason he's brought another mate as well, because I've dispatched one of his mates and he still wanted to come back with another mate. So I think there's a whole gang of them here, frankly, and I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to get done by skeletons, although I have got full health at the minute and I don't seem to be doing too bad. So I just don't want to get done. Look, there's loads of them now. Why are they doing this to me? For goodness sake, come on. Right, you keep coming here, right, but you explode, because I don't mind you exploding, and then you can die. And then there's only one of you left. And then hopefully, once I've got old zombie guts here, that should be a good job. Yeah, and he's kind of upset with you now because you hit him. And if I just hit you a lot, that's going to do you, right? So if I now light the place up, I can stop being so upset about everything. Oh, there's more of them. Of course there is. Guess what I found? Yeah, come on. I've got you. Yeah, right. Excellent. Axolotl in a bucket. That's what everybody needs in their life. I want to avoid that Ender Bobby because he's probably going to want to eat me. And I've got a bit of a bad history with Ender Bobbies, frankly. So I'm going to lose him. I'm just going to try and light up this place a little bit more. And then I'm going to run away. Because that's what I do best. That's what Avos do best. Run away. I think I've got away with it, people. I've managed to get out into the exit where I was digging. At least I hope this is the exit where I was digging. It must be. I've lit it up. Yeah, I'm feeling much better about myself now. And I managed to get back up relatively unscathed without any scars by day 52. Yeah, day 52. You can imagine how long I was doing all that. And frankly, I need a breather. And on the morning of day 53, I decided it was long enough time had been waited. We need to get some enchanting done. So I killed almost all my cows to get enough leather, took the paper out of my inventory, grabbed myself a load of logs, and got to making myself some books, which still left me quite short on the old book front. I only had enough to make 8 bookcases, but at least that was enough that I could make a start and place my bookcases in this area of my base. Then I can make an enchanting table, then more books, and then we will be golden. So 1 enchanting table coming up, those there. 2 of my 5 diamonds, there's really not that many diamonds on this map. 1 book, 1 enchanting table, hey presto. And I suppose I could go and suss out to see what this will give me just with the bookshelves that I've got. I've got 11, it's a start, right? Might as well get myself a grindstone as well, because no doubt I'll get the enchantments that I don't want, so I'll get that there. That's another block, I think. Yes, it is. Let's crack up there. Oh, no, I'm going to go sleep first. So on the morning of day 54, I went back up the mountain again. And part of this base has got to be a better route up to the top. This takes ages. So it's not perfect, but it will do for now. So let's see what I can actually get. I'm not actually going to do it yet, but if I put the lapis in there, I can get projectile protection 4, which is good for the skellies, protection 2 or blast protection on that fella. If I get my iron leggings, fire protection, that might be worth knowing actually. Fire protection, projectile protection 3, blast protection 1 on those. My iron boots could give me more they like the old projectile protection. Fire protection could be handy. If I'm going to go and find some blazes, that would be really useful. To the point where I'm actually tempted to put it on these leggings now. And you know me, when I'm tempted to do something, I tend to do it. Fire protection 2. What's he giving me? Just fire protection 2, but I'll take it. They look fancy, didn't they? So it's back to resource gathering for a bit. And as a result, I've got enough wood to do what I'm thinking of doing on the inside, which is kind of lining it with wood. So let's see if I can't have a crack at that. So I lined all the way around the walls, and I've also put it behind that enchanting station because I think some of those bookcases will take up some of the gaps that would normally be taken up by that wood. And then I thought it would be a good idea to strip it all down so that just looks like a more natural internal wall. I really like the way it looks. I'm actually really pleased with that. Once I put some windows in, it might look like it's taken the sides of the house down a little bit, but once I go up, I think it will look brilliant. But I'm definitely going to need more wood and more stone. I can't believe I'm always wanting more wood and more stone. The theme of this entire series is, have I got enough wood? No, I don't mean like that. I wanted to continue building this up a few more levels before I went on to something else, so I placed stone bricks on top of the wall until it was 5 blocks high. And then I added those extra 3 rows of oak logs around the inside for that warmer internal feel, which meant I had to get to stripping them all with my axe. And then finally, I started to build up around the outside with cobble, stone andesite and the mossy variants, including slabs and stairs, until I'd created an exterior along one side that looked more natural with bushes and pathways to add detail. And by the time I'd finished, it was day 63, and I decided I needed to do something about that farm because it wasn't producing nearly enough mobs, and I think the best way to sort it out is to put it up quite a lot of blocks. Yeah, I know, I must need my bumps red to do this again, but you know what? Let's do it anyway. I reckon that if I have my collection spot not far off the roof of this, we're probably going to be in just about the right area. So I'm going to go up a little bit further and I'm going to start to build up before I start to take this thing apart. Because if I take this thing apart now, it's full of mobs and they'll probably kill me a lot. Oh, did I mention it's already day 64? Where's the time going? Absolute shocker, I ran out of blocks. And I wasn't going to do it until it got to daytime because there's no blooming way I'm doing it at night time. But I think it's time for me to dismantle that one below me. That was a lot of me saying the word time, really, wasn't it? So let's try and get... I'm worried that this is going to be not necessarily full of mobs, but have enough mobs in there to perhaps cause me a few problems. There's definitely spids and stuff. So if I want to get close enough that I can collect up the blocks, but not so close that I fall in. I also noticed before I did the tube that there were loads of mobs inside it, so I'm going to give them a batter because I could do with the XP and my pickaxe needs fixing. So all I'm going to do is bash them because they should all be pretty much one hit. I like this. This is a good way to go. There's loads of them in there. Brilliant. Once I'd dispatched all those mobs and recharged my pickaxe with more durability, I went back up to my farm and carried on building out those channels. People in the comments had said that a 3-wide channel wasn't actually as useful as I thought, so I made them 2 wide and then offset them purely to keep that 3x3 hole in the middle. Day 70. And I threw myself off the top and I was met at the bottom by these two fellas. Little bit soggy, but I'll give them a bash anyway because they potentially could actually affect the farm, couldn't they? I think so anyway. Tell me in the comments, would these affect the farm up there if they're alive down here? Oh, there's loads of them, look. There's an extra one. They brought their mate. I know it's night time and I probably shouldn't do this at night time in case I've not lit it all up. I'm pretty sure I've lit it all up, but I'm going to go up to the top just to test it because if this thing doesn't work, I think I'm going to lose the will to live and just give up. I'd really like to try and get lots of XP out of it because I need to enchant my weapons, I need to enchant my tools, I need to enchant armor, I need to get more diamonds hopefully, and if those diamonds can come along I can enchant some enchanted armor with diamonds. I have plans for goodness sake. And would you believe it, almost immediately we get a skeleton. Did it drop anything? Oh, it did. Oh, hang on, let me just take the stuff that I dropped in there myself. Okay, so skeletons are good. We don't mind creepers. Creepers are good. I've got these trapdoors here to stop any baby zombies from being able to get me when they fall through because it's potential that they could. I've only got a couple of arrows, but at least it's actually working now. That's nice. And if you leave it a few seconds, you actually get quite a horde. I'm pleased with this. This was definitely worth the effort. I'm just going to keep on bashing until I up my XP and perhaps recharge my pickaxe again a little bit. Now it's day 71, almost the evening. I've got myself a zombie villager in there. However, the problem is I've got it as it's too efficient. Everything keeps falling in and it's going to be extremely dangerous to get the zombie villager. You see what I mean? Every time I think about doing something, I keep hitting the zombie villager as well. That's going to be a problem. It's tricky to differentiate because they can kind of... Have you got more? I wonder if you might have more hearts or something. Do zombie villagers have more hearts? But I've got to work out a way of getting him out so as he doesn't die and I don't die either, because if you remember, I've got some fairly bad experience of trying to get zombie villagers and stuff like that out. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, it's the same one. I got excited. I've taken to hitting the mobs with my axe, so no accidental sweeping edge hits me, and I don't take that zombie villager out. But I wonder whether or not I'm going to need to somehow light up the upstairs to stop them from spawning, just to allow me to get the zombie villager out. That would be a ridiculous state of affairs. Oh, and if you're wondering, I went to get some carpet because the XP was getting caught in the hoppers and I couldn't get it. And that's no good either. And when I got the carpet, I got a couple of boats, because I figured if I'm going to catch a zombie, I need to catch it in a boat. So I'm going to put the boat there, so it's sort of in the way. And I also need to make a canopy to stop the zombie villager from dying in the sun. And thank goodness for replay mod. If it wasn't for that, I would have completely missed getting that zombie out of the chamber, because the recording messed up totally and it didn't work. But fortunately, I could do it through this medium. You can see I whacked a hole through that glass, took out the carpet to allow the zombie to get out. It went straight into the boat, replaced the block, put the carpet back, put the trapdoor back, and bang, one zombie villager under a canopy that will stay there until I can cure it. Okay, now that fella's in there, I've got to think about curing him, because he's going to be really handy if I can do that. So there's something I've got to go and do now. It's already day 72. And to do what I want to do, I think I need to increase my lever, because I really want to make sure I've got as much enchantment capability as I possibly can. And whilst I don't want to kill all my cows, I think I'm going to have to kill quite a few of them. And I'm also going to plant those carrots, because they could be useful. Golden carrots are absolutely the best possible food. So I think that's looking quite good now. That is fully charged. Plus I put some looms in there just to make it look like some empty bookshelves. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get some lapis. I'm going to see what I can enchant. Let's have a go at my boots. I can't remember what it said my boots was going to do. If I grab those, pop those in there, that's 5 protection 3. Very useful what I'm doing. Oh, feather falling 4 as well. Absolute result. I'm going to have just a little play with enchanting and see what I can get. So I ended up with that 5 protection 3 and feather falling 4, which is amazing. My 5 protection 2 on my leggings, my protection 3 on my chest plate, and protection 4 and aqua affinity on my helmet. However, one of those isn't going to come with me, because I need to put on a gold thing. Because, yep, we're going back to the Nether. Let me just collect these up where I chopped that tree down. I need to get myself some blaze rods. Yeah, I'll probably need my bump shred for trying, but we need to get some blaze rods so I can make potions, which means I can cure those villagers, because I'm absolutely bejiggered if I'm going to try it and do it with a witch. It's just no point if I can actually make the potions myself. So let's have a go. I'm a little bit worried about that fire that came and burnt me, the green fire. Do you remember that? Let's see if that's going to do that again. But I'm pretty sure that there was a fortress not too far inside where we go into the Nether. And I got myself some extra experience, which meant I could enchant my golden chest plate to protection 4 and some golden boots to protection 3, unbreaking 3, and also depth strider, which might be useful. But getting that extra experience to enchant those had taken me to day 75. So midday day 75, I've almost run out of axe completely. I've got some gold armor with some decent stuff on it. I've got some gold that I could trade with piglins. Yes, I did say piglins, which live in the Nether. So I think it's time I took my life into my own hands. Brand new extra iron pick. I've got myself a few new torches and a spare shield, which might come in handy. Let's go. Now, this may not have been the brightest thing I could ever do. Death tends to follow me around when I come to this place. I'm really good at dying. And if you remember last time I was here, some green fire came out of nowhere, literally out of the ground, and set me on fire. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. So this could be the shortest thing ever. Literally hardcore, straight in Nether, and dead. But let's hope not, because these fortresses here I think are looking quite attractive. I need to find myself blaze rods, because I want to be able to make potions. That's the whole point of this little trip. The border's gone out a lot further than it had last time, which is quite nice. So let's see if we can see something that might be a little bit blazy. Also, what we could do is we could pick up some soul sand. I don't know if we got any last time, which could mean an extra block as well. There's an awful lot of lava around though as well, isn't there? I'm going to try towering up one of these big old legs to the Nether Fortress. The piggies keep getting in my way, but I wonder whether or not this might be the way forward. Okay, Wither Skelly's down there. If I pop that across like that, if he comes across down to me, then he's not going to be able to get me. So if I come here, come down and say hello. Oi, come here, whistle boy. No, he's bottled it. That was rubbish. They're supposed to follow me all the way down. Right, he chased me. I got a little bit scared, but I can now hit him without him hitting me. Wouldn't it be cool if I got a skull first go? We both know that's not going to happen, but I did get some coal. Right, I've made myself a little enclosure and I'm surrounded by him now. Look, there's one. We can keep hitting him. I'll kill him. Oh, there's a blaze spawner there. That's exactly what we're looking for. I've got a little bit of fire resistance anyway. Oh, there's one right next to me. That's not what we wanted. You die. Drop a blaze rod for me. Go on, you know you want to. No, you didn't. Wither skeleton has just withered me. How could you... Seriously, fella? That's not right. Come on. Don't die. I'm going to eat a little bit of food. And that's the green fire again. Why is it green fire? I don't like the green fire. The green fire is very scary. Right, so I'm just going to keep hitting you until I get a blaze rod. Right, surely... Oh, into fire. I've got a blaze rod. I've got one. I need a few more than that if I'm going to do this properly, though. I've just remembered I've got a bow that's got power on it, so I should be able to shoot these a little bit more easily than battering them up, perhaps. I've got 15 blaze rods, and I reckon that's absolutely plenty. So I'm going to wander back, but I'm also going to see if I can try and find a piglin, because I want to do a little bit of trading. In an ideal world, I'm going to get some magma cream so as I can make potions out of that, plus any other potions that I might want. I've got to be honest, I've not really planned that. Don't even know what potions I want. I've forgotten which way I'm going. I don't think it was this way, was it? There wasn't lava there, was there? Now, as is standard, I've lost my way. It wasn't that hard. There wasn't that much of a route that I took, really, was there, to try and find my way in it. So, somehow, I've got lost. So, I'm going to do the really obvious way again. Oh, not down there, though, I'm not. Look at the state of those. There's a lot. I was just going to go down there in the boat, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. Can I go this way in the boat? Would that be better? No, that's where the lava is. How can I get down? Maybe down there in the boat would be a better idea. This might take a while. By some miracle, I've found my way back, but I have not yet found my way to a piglin that I want to do a little bit of trading with. Thought I'd come across to the Basalt Delta as well, because I'm going to be able to get myself a few other blocks that I've not got yet. Assuming I can even pick the blocks up. Or watch out for that lava there, my mate. Does anybody in the comments tell me, do you like Basalt Deltas? Because I tell you something, I'm not a fan. I've just realised I've got to go back to the fortress. I'm an idiot. I've got no nether wart. How can I make potions without nether wart? You plank. Go on, be honest. How many of you are shouting at the screen saying nether wart? Oh, look, I found a fella I can trade with. Shall I see what you fancy? You got anything for me? Oi, matey boy. Come here. Don't run away from me. I've got gold. You like this stuff, right? I've got to be honest. I think this guy's tried to fob me off. You've seen this stuff that's floating around that he's tried to throw at me. I've got some fire charges, which are not really a lot use to me. I've got some nether brick. I've got a water bottle, for goodness sake. Some string he tried to give me. A couple of bits of leather and a bit of obsidian. I spent a fortune on this guy. You're the most expensive date I've ever had, fella. And I want something back, please. What are you giving me? Come on, last chance. Last chance. Probably not going to be the last chance. What's it? What? Really? You give me some more soul sand? That's what you think gold is worth? Soul sand? There's a whole valley full of it over there. I could have gone and dug it up myself. I've lit up my entrance so I don't lose it again. I'm having to do some clever exploring. I realise I've got feather falling boots on, so actually I shouldn't get hurt too badly. You, however, are a pain. Go away. I've got enough of your rods, so I don't need any more. You're dead. Oh, you dropped a rod. That would have been nice. See, this bit looks really familiar now. So that's gone down there. If that's gone down there, does that mean everything there is flooded? Probably. So if I block that off like that, that's going to go down. I can go and explore that now and we can see what's down there. And hopefully this will lead me to something a little bit better inside, because what's inside? Oh my goodness, there's so much lava everywhere in this place. Okay, I managed to get through it and I found a chest and downwards is good. What's it? Oh, here we go. Diamond. What do I want to swap out for the diamond? I'm not really going to use the soul sword, am I? What? Why have I started catching fire now? Did you fire at me? Was that you? Oi, stop it. Right, what else we got? I'll take that. I don't want the gold chest plate, but I will come down the stairs. I need to be ready to block stuff off, because you know when you just know something's coming. Right, what's in here? More gold. A little bit more obsidian, we can take that. That's very nice. This is the maze now, isn't it? This is what I need to be careful of. Guess what I found? Oh, yes, I did. There's two. There's two. Oh, brilliant. I'm looking for blooming ages, and then two come along. They're like buses, aren't they, these things? So I've just dispatched a couple of wither skeletons. I've got some gold in here. I don't want a saddle. I don't want the horse armor. Do I want a saddle? I'll tell you what, let's just pop a saddle in there because I've not had one before. Oh, horse armor is actually, it's if I put it into my inventory and if I then take it out again, I don't need it, but I might as well keep it. I'm not going to need the slabs, I don't think. So let's come along this way. What have I got? Eh? This cobblestone. So I've been here before. Where have... Oh, I know where we are. Look, this is the bit where we dug out. Oh, that's so much easier to get out there, isn't it? That's a brilliant result. Oh, there's a ghast. Let's see if I can shoot the ghast. Oh, first shot. Has it dropped an eye? Let's just see if it's dropped a tear. No, you've dropped gunpowder. No one cares about gunpowder. There's no need for me to stay around here. I've got everything I need. Although I'm going to get some quartz because then I can craft the quartz into different blocks, which means my border will expand. So that actually makes sense to me. There's the portal. And when I got back, the sun was just dawning on day 77. And I thought what I'd do is I'd make myself a little room right underneath my floor. Literally one block, seriously, right underneath my floor, just to make myself a little bit of a nether wart farm come place to grow it. You know what I mean? There we go. That looks pretty good. I've got a little chest in there. I probably should put my potion making in here as well and a little bottle refilling station with an infinite water source. There we go. That looks pretty good. I didn't want anything too fancy. Let's get some blaze powder. Of course, that expands my board it one further. I'm going to pop that in there. That's fueling that. And now I can start making some potions. Well, at least I can when I've got bottles and stuff like that. I've just crafted up some of my quartz and I thought, might as well, let's start getting some bits and pieces literally just to expand the board for no other reason than that. But by the time I'd finished messing around, it was day 78, which meant I only had 22 days left to finish off the base on the hill. That wasn't a lot of time. I have got to start getting a wriggle on. And the sun was going down as well, so it was very nearly day 79, although not quite yet. Now, I did want to see if I can get some zombie villagers out in the mob farm, but I wonder whether or not I wanted to scrap that idea. I was about to make a fermented spider eye. I think I've got everything I need for a fermented spider eye, haven't I? I knew I had it. One fermented spider eye in there. How much glass have I got? I do need to make some bottles, actually. So I decided I was going to dig around and get a load of sand, but what I forgot is I have aqua affinity on my helmet, and what that means is I have absolutely no problem digging around under the water. I've not got none of that delay rubbish that you get. I can get loads of sand, which is brilliant. I decided, blow it. Let's make one anyway, just in case. So I popped the fermented spider eye in there, which is going to make my potion of weakness, and then I'm going to pop in the gunpowder. I put a little bit of redstone in there as well, just to extend it. Not that I need it to be extended, but you know what? Might as well have 4-minute ones, yeah? And now it's day 79. I've got myself a couple of golden apples and those splash potions of weakness. I'm going to go back over to the mob farm. I should be building. I know I should be building. I can hear all of you saying you should be building, Avalanche. You're not going to get that thing done. You've only got 20 days. But you know what? I want to do this. So I'm coming over to see if I can't get myself one more zombie villager out and also cure them both to be able to get enough villagers to be able to breed. I know, it's a stupid idea. And I just realised I've forgotten a couple of bits. Seriously, my life. And now the sun's going down on day 79. For goodness sake, how am I ever going to get this thing finished? Now, I appreciate the chances of me getting a second zombie villager are pretty small. But that doesn't mean I can't try, right? So I'm going to give this night a bit of a batter. That's a zombie. That's a normal zombie. You're no good to me. If I don't get one by the end of this night, then I'm going to give up because I've got to build that thing over my shoulder. No way! No actual way! Hang on. No. Now, see, now I've got to kill creeperages. Right. Come here. No way. You can't get out either. That never happened. I can't believe it. Right, so let's pop that there. So now what if I do? If I cut that off, we don't want there to be... Let me just get my glass. Right, so I've got to kill these off a lot. And then kill them. This didn't just happen. Did it really just happen? Oh my goodness. I am one lucky Avo. Right, the trouble is I've now got to get around this guy. He's going to hit me anyway. There's a witch. Now, we don't want to play around with witches. Witches, I've got pretty much I've got a bad rap with witches. We don't want to play around with the witches. Did I just kill? No! I just killed the zombie villager! I don't believe it! The witch fooled me! The witch made me think the zombie villager was a normal zombie, and that I'm really sad and annoyed. I cannot believe that just happened. Well, I'm going to keep going for a second. I can't believe that just happened! What an idiot! You know what? While I'm waiting, I'm going to do this fella anyway. So let's just throw you. And I'm going to... There you go. You can start curing. Because I wasn't going to put you in the same boat anyway. So it doesn't matter. And I'm going to... I know, I'm just going to kill these a lot. I can't... I'm so depressed. This is my depressed voice. I can't believe I just did that. What a complete wally. That's it, fella. You keep shaking. You are not going to believe what just fell down again. Right, don't do this again, fella. Seriously. You are a complete plank if you do this one again. Do not kill the zombie villager. Only kill the skeleton. Right, now come around. Get this zombie villager out here. Lose the carpet. Lose that. Get ready. Oi, zombie villager. Come and get me. Come and get me in the boat. Come and get me in the boat. Get in the boat. Oh! Now we're farming. And the witch came just at the wrong moment. Where's my thing? Right, get the trapdoor. Pop that in here. Put the trapdoor back there. We are safe as houses. And fella, I got something for you. I got something. Hang on. Let me just get this here. There you go. Have that. And that. Oh! I have never felt so lucky in all of my life. I can't believe I got those zombie villagers. 2, killed one and then got another one. And managed to get it out before the absolute creeper horde came along. Look at the state of that. Bloody hell. That is very, very green. Oh well, I might as well get the XP, right? Let's just keep battering. What I should probably, if I use the sword on the witchy poo, that might help kill it a bit quicker, mightn't it? There we go. Because this has got sharpness on it, otherwise it's just going to keep curing itself. Stop curing yourself. I don't want you to be cured. That's boring. Right, I'm going to pop that carpet back on. No, you come here then. That's what. If you want to keep coming to me, you feel free. But I want to put that. No, you want to keep coming to me. All I want to do is take out that carpet. Just pop the carpet. No, you want to keep coming. You can feel free to keep coming. I just want to put the carpet back. No, don't you go on there, because if you go on there, you might be able to see me and blow stuff up, and that would be bad. And that would be very, very sad as well. If I'm doing, pop that there. There we go, that's sorted. You keep curing yourself, it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to keep hitting you with my sharpness sword. And there's our first one. Zombie Doctor Goal Reach. You hurry up, you. Hurry up, and then I can get rid of you both. Right, so now I need to decide what I'm going to do with you. Because if I swim you off there, we've got a platform down at the bottom. But I need to build a platform. Right, platform building time. The sun's coming up. It is now day 80. I can't believe it's day 80. I'm so nowhere near doing what I need to do. I'm just going to make a fletching table because that would be a really useful way of getting lots of emeralds and lots of XP. So I'll have one of them. And when I've got a little bit more leather, I'll make another bookshelf to make another lectern. Oh, hold up. I've got books here, silly man. So get myself one bookshelf. Don't need that. They can go across the middle. One bookshelf. Thank you very much. Come out. Pop that bookshelf in there. Slab there. Slab in each of those. One lectern. I'll have that as well. And that's another block. Time to get some villagers bread. Realise I haven't got enough carrots, so I better start bone mealing those up as well. And this all took way too long. It is now day 81. 81? What on earth is going on? My life's passing me by. Right, so I've built my little villager enclosure at the bottom. I'll show you that in just a sec. So what I need to do is I need to just knock out that bit. Make sure I collect it. There we go. And this bit. And this bit. And if I look over there without falling over, you can see is my little villager enclosure. That's where you're all going to live. So let's get in there. I'm going to take you down. And we're going to fall in a boat. And when you fall in a boat, it doesn't matter. And we are going to be straight in the villager enclosure. Oh, of course we're bouncing on a bed. Of course we're bouncing on a bed. That's what we want. So, and that's going to come down there. I'm going to get out. I'm going to... There you go. You've already taken that one. That's what we want. You come out of there. What are you actually... What's your trades? Let's have a look. I just want to see your trades. Hang on. Come here. Come here. Your trades are rubbish. But we'll sort that out in a minute. Right. Second villager coming down. What I'm hoping is that we don't land on the other one. I don't think it makes any difference, does it? No, it doesn't. Did I land on your head? Did I just land on your head, mate? Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, here's your mate. No, don't both go in there. I know you're friends and all that. Right, so you have become that. There's you go. And what's your trade like? I'm hoping that you got a good one. Sticks for emeralds. We like that a lot. So on the morning of day 82, I decided I was going to try and re-roll to get much better trades from this fella here. You come over here. Oh, you're probably not going to do it yet. It's too early for you. As soon as you do... No, you are. We like you better. What have you got now? Impaling. No, we don't like that at all. Let's try and get some more. Now, I'm really tempted with Fortune 3. I've got to be honest with you. I might keep you locked in because you're quite cheap at the minute. What I really want to get is something that's going to make my boat infinity. But Fortune 3, You know what? I'm just going to breed you up now, I think that's what we're going to do. If I just lob the carrots in, is that going to be enough to get you two jiggy in? I've got no idea. Right, speak to each other then. You know you want to. I'm clearly going to have to get more carrots because they are not remotely interested in each other, which means I need to get more bone meal from up here. We've got plenty of haul here, so let's take these bones out. Pop that there and there. I reckon that should be enough bone meal for anybody. Pop that down. Can I just lob myself off there? Not that way. I can that way though. Right, so jump straight in the water. That will save me a bit of time, and then I can bone meal up these carrots, and hopefully I'll get plenty of carrots to be able to get these two breeding because they're not interested at the minute. What I might do is put some dirt inside the farm so they can actually farm themselves, and stick myself a composter in there when I've got another villager. But I've got to start them breeding up first, and then they can self-suffish then, can't they? I'll just add a few extra beds and that kind of thing. I'll have more villagers and I know what to do with then. Right, now surely that is enough carrots for you two to at least like each other a little bit. Come on, I cured you both. Surely you must be absolutely gagging to make friends. Oh, hang on a minute. They're starting to share food. Oh, there's a baby! There's a baby in there. I missed the baby, but the baby's there. Now we are literally farming. Right, I need to sort this out. I've made a composter, so I'm going to put... Oh, no, I can't put it there, can I? I'm going to put it there. So that composter now will make this fella into a farmer as soon as he wakes. Well, as soon as he wakes up, as soon as he grows up. And hopefully they'll be able to keep themselves breeding. I can put more beds in. This will be good. It's a real shame that I'm about to wake up on day 83. Right, I'm going to leave you guys to it just for a little bit because I want to go and do something else. You keep like breeding and whatever else. You should have plenty of crops there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to give you all of these carrots because I can. Have those gone just for extras in case you run out until old farmer boy starts sorting himself out. That was a successful few days. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get myself one of those books. Why don't I just put those books? I know I've got some, there's some books, right? And I know I've got some emeralds somewhere, and if I haven't, I can trade up some emeralds using sticks and stuff. I'm going to get myself that fortune book. I'm going to make myself some workstations because that's going to expand my border a little bit as well. So if I get one of those, get myself a blast furnace, that's one more. Because I've realised I've been ignoring the fact that I'm not expanding my border and I really need to get it a little bit bigger. Well, I've made a few. I've got a cauldron. I'm not going to do leather working because I don't want to do that. But I'm going to take a blast furnace and a smithing table and a smoker and a grindstone across with me, as well as some lecterns and some more to make some beds. And then I should have plenty of villagers to be able to do what I need to do. Looks like we've got a couple of kids, three kids rolling around. That's quite good. We like that. And if I pop down the blast furnace there, I'm going to make myself a few more beds to allow them to do a little bit more breeding. So fletching table, blast furnace, grindstone, lectern, a loom and a smithing table. I'll stick another couple of lecterns down as well, and I reckon that'll be me good. But I do want to do a bit of trading, so I'm gonna have a go with my mate here. If I bash those in, also it sticks loads more now. We can get loads more emeralds than that fella, can't we? Come on. Oh, we got an iron golem coming to join the party as well. I suppose theoretically I could make myself a little bit of an iron farm out of this, but I don't think I could be bothered. Typically the trade ran out before I had quite enough emeralds. So I've now got enough emeralds to be able to trade with this fella. Pop that in there. 1 Fortune 3 book. That is what I was after. He is now locked in as well, which is brilliant. Right, I'm leaving these alone for a little bit because I want to go and do just a little bit of mining. I mostly need cobble, but now I've got Fortune 3. I'm going to see if I can find some diamonds as well. And this is a thing of beauty. Look at that. Just need unbreaking on it now. I'm also going to fix my bow while I'm at it. Okay, let's go and see what I can find. And whilst I was mining, I don't know if you can see that, but that, my friends, is the deep dark, which means... I'm a little worried about we've got a bit of some noise boxes going on. However, I think this is extra blocks, right? Surely if I can collect it, that would be extra blocks, but I've not got silk touch, so I can't do that at the moment. So let's leave that for now. However, I do know that's there and we can come back for it. It's day 84. I might actually get to 100 days here. This deep dark is actually everywhere. So no matter where I'm digging, I am ending up, there is, hang on. We don't like that. There's no shriekers around, I don't think. So that, oh, there is a shrieker up there. We need to be very careful. Typically, there is an enderman there, and I do not want to look him in the eye. Don't walk that way. I want you to die, but I want you to die on my terms. Right, here we go. This is probably not a good idea, but I'm going to try and kill him anyway. So that's you. Keep coming. This is perfect. Oh, I set it up beautifully. Come on, fella. Keep coming. I've got sharpness here, so you shouldn't last very long. Ha! I don't know what I was worried about. That was just silly. That was too easy. I set off a little gravel trap, and as a result of the gravel trap, I've exposed some shareness. So I'm going to use my pick. I just got the one. Oh, no, there's more than one. How many diamonds am I going to get out of this one? 3. Right, so there's 3 actual diamond blocks, which is equal. Is it just the 3? Yeah, it is, which is equaled 4. Well, that's rubbish. Sometimes life is just a disappointment. Obviously, we've got this basalt here. I'm just going to plough through it. I'm assuming this is not the same geode we were in before, and it's a different one. I've not lit it up, have I? No, this is a different geode, so that's quite nice. Let's just grab myself one of these torches, because I've run out of torches, and I've not got any coal. I can't believe I run out of torches, so I need to sort that out again. But let's just pop a light there. Now, that should sort that out. That bat is going to sort out that screamer, no doubt. So I'm just going to be a little bit of a retreat now, I think. I'm not going any further without torches, and all I really need is cobblestone, so I'm too deep for that. Although I had walked straight past this diamond block. Has that given me another couple? There we go. 8. That was worth it, that one. There's something really eerie about the deep dark. I keep setting off the motion sensors, but fortunately I don't think there are any screamers around, at least not nearby. And as a result, I've not caused anything horrible to come and get me. But I am a little bit nervous, so let's get myself out quick whilst I still can. I'm just going to dig out this cobble around where I've got loads of torches anyway, so I don't need any more. When I got back up, it was day 86, so I got all that stuff smelting because I need plenty of normal stone. If I'd have had a silk touch pick, it would have been so much better. So I'm smelting that up now, and I'm getting a load more wood because I'm going to need that. I've got to get building. This thing is not going to build itself, and I've only got 14 days before we get day 100. I've never got to day 100 before. This could be something. Famous last words. And I've placed that block of copper there to try and oxidize it, and it's not doing anything at the minute. It's taking ages. I've got the noise of pillagers outside here somewhere, so I already killed one, so I've got my extra banner. That was the one that was carrying the banner, obviously, and I got mad cow disease, but I milked a cow, so it was all fine. But I can hear the horrible noises. Where are you? You get the noise. Oh, there he is. I knew he was around here. Right, come on then, fella. Yeah, I'm going to just hit you a lot. There we go. There's still more of them. Found another one. Just keep hitting me, and then I'm just going to keep hitting you. There we go. Surprise pillager attacks. Well, they're not my favourite thing, but they're quite easy when you've got some enchanted armour. But that block's still not oxidising. But what I really want to do is go back over to the villagers. Something about a villager trading hall that's incorporating a breeder that makes you just want to keep checking on it. Or is that just me? Let me know in the comments. And you know me, I can resist anything except temptation. So I'm going over anyway. Look, there's loads of villagers over there. I love this game. Look at that. The iron golems there patrolling around the platform. The villagers are there doing the worksies that they've got to do. We have got, what is your trade? That's a bit rubbish at the minute, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be rubbish. That is quite a nice sword, you know. Sharpness. I don't like the knockback so much, but it's not too bad. I've got another fella here. That's punch 2. No, you're rubbish. You're my fortune 3, we like you. And you are Riptide. I need to sort these two out, that's no good. I added a couple of extra lecterns as well, because these rerolls are really not working. So what we got there? We've got Lure 3. Now that's all nice and everything if I wanted to go. There's my fortune 3 fella. You are Smite. No, you're rubbish. Infinity! Infinity! Okay, so which one are you? I need some books. Which one are you? I don't even know which one you are. Oh no, I need to trade with you. Paper? No. If I get some paper, maybe paper. Let's trade with you quick. I just cannibalised one of the bookshelves from up in the base on the hill. I haven't got enough cows because I slaughtered them all for books. This is not a good position, so I've got 3 books. Fortunately, I'd put 16 bookshelves in that enchanted setup up on the hill, so I had 1 spare. So I need to get myself a load more emeralds because I've only got 3 in my inventory at the minute, but I brought loads of sticks, so I'm prepared for that, which means I need to kick one of these fellas out, sleep in their bed, and then we're good to go. Right, I need to find my fella. Is it you? Infinity. Oh, it is. It's you. It's you. So I need 7 more. So where's my stick boy? Stick boy, where are you? I can't see. There you are. Right, stick boy. We are going for a load of emeralds, please. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of these. This is going to be rubbish if I run out of sticks. I think that's enough, isn't it? Right, Infinity boy, where are you? No, you're Fortune 3 boy. Infinity boy. There you go. I want that. Infinity. I'll take that. And now you're locked in. If I chop this out, it doesn't... I wonder whether or not that's your one. Is that your one? Let me just pop that away. If I pop that back there, Or there even. I think that might be yours, in which case I can re-roll all you rubbish ones. Lure 3 though. Do I want lure 3? Lure 3. Maybe I want to keep lure 3. I don't know. It's a gamble. Let's gamble. I want to see where you all work. That's probably the best way to work it out, isn't it? Right, let's chop that. You turn there. So that's you. So I'm going to pop that back. You should turn back into one. What have you now got? Aqua Affinity. I'm not bothered about Aqua Affinity. I'll take a Silk Touch. I reckon Silk Touch is probably fine. Now, I may have just accidentally hit a villager. So I'm now very nervous of Mr. G. So I'm just going to check to see whether or not he hates me. Do you hate me? No? We're alright. We're still friends. I got away with that one. But they're going to start talking to each other and saying, that bloke over there, he hit me. And that's not going to be very good for my trades, unfortunately. Infinity there. At the minute, Infinity still loves me. You're still rubbish. Well, I've just turned this guy into Feather Falling 4, which makes this guy a little bit less interesting. So, it's now day 90. I kid you not, day 90. I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. I just want to have something that's nice. So, go on, give me something nice. What we got? Quick Charge 1. That's not nice. That, however, is nice. Trouble is, I can't remember if I got a mending book from anyone else. I don't think I did I? Fortune 3, Feather Falling, Silk Touch. No, I think that was it. Mending's a good one. I'm going to have to get building. Look at the state of that thing up there. It's only half done. But what I do now have is an infinity bow. Oh yeah, we like that. And I think what I need to do, where's my diamonds? I think I need to make myself another pick to give myself a Silk Touch pick. So let's just bang that. This is a good one. Pop that in there. That there. Silk Touch. I'm just going to change this to Silk Touch so I don't actually mess it up. Silk Touch. There we go. This is progress. And I've put down 2 copper blocks and neither of them are oxidizing. I'm just going to ignore them. I need to seriously focus on getting resources for the base. And to be honest, this sort of amount of stuff is just embarrassing. I need more. And now I've got this Silk Touch pickaxe, I can pop out this stone without having to smelt it up, which is going to save me a little bit of time, so that's handy. They're still not oxidizing. There is an Enderman in my house, and I don't want to look at him because I don't trust him. And for some reason, he's somehow got in. I don't know how he's managed to get in, but I don't like it. One must kill him. So I've come into my little hole, which is only 2 blocks high. So surely, right, surely I can kill him from here. So I'm going to look at him a little bit. Oi. There we go. Oh, so now he's disappeared. No, we don't like disappearing Enderman. Disappearing Enderman are bad. I reckon he must have gone outside. Has he gone outside? Where are you, fella? I can hear you, but I don't like you. He's there. I got him. He tried to have a go. He's digging his way through to me, but I got him because he picked on the wrong bloke this time. He also took a piece of my... Hang on. Right, so what I've got to do is I've got to dump some of this because I was just about to go and get all my stuff. And I'm going to pick up an ender pearl, which is good. That's a brand new block. And I'm going to pop that there. That got a little bit hairy. I really do not like Enderman. I've just realised my Silk Touch pick could get this out for me, couldn't it? So I've got one of them, except I've not got any gaps. So if I just get rid of the sticks, that sorts out the podzol. That's another thing. And now I just need to... Anything else, I can just use my Silk Touch pick. It doesn't have to be a Silk Touch shovel, does it, for goodness sake? I'm also just making some mud. And I've just got... Let's get rid of that so as I can pick up the mud. So that's 2 extra muds. I've got 3. Where's the other mud gone? There it is. That mud there. I can then mix that with this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's carrots. We don't want carrots. What do I want to get rid of? Let's just drop the chest for a minute. Mix that with those. So if I put those there and those there, I get some packed mud. If I get rid of the carrots, I get some packed mud. And I can put packed mud in there and get some mud bricks. More blocks. And I appreciate if I do, I can get like the mud brick steps and slabs, but I'll worry about that a little bit later. Look, I've made a pathway that goes all the way up. Are you proud of me? Ha! Look! They've started. So I'm going to get that one. That gives me exposed copper, which is brilliant. Let me come in here. Hang on. That gives me exposed copper, which I can put back. And I'll let that one carry on, which will give me a different block. And I thought it's been a little while, so let's see how far out we actually go on the border now. We must have gone out by a number of blocks by now, surely. Which means there could be all sorts of blocks I could get with this Silk Touch pick. Like maybe these coral blocks, I could pick those up with Silk Touch, right? I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, it's so tantalisingly close. Hang on, what's that over there? There's something over there, I can't... Does that look like Mesa-esque type stuff with terracotta? I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to expand the border a little bit more with all of these different coral blocks, I think, because theoretically if I pick that up with Silk Touch, and I can chuck that away because I don't want to keep it, I pick this up with Silk Touch, then I can have that and chuck that away. I don't care about that. Let's get rid of that. I don't care about that. Make sure that I breathe, otherwise I'm going to die. You know what I'm going to do? I shouldn't be doing this with no space, so I'm going to come out and I'm going to go and get the boat that's got the thing, that's got that barrel? It's not a barrel. It's a chest fella. It's called a chest boat. The clue is in the name. I'm going to go and get the chest boat so I can put some coral in the chest boat, and then I can put it down on the dry ground. And when I put it down on the dry ground, that will then turn into the grey version, which I think, I'm assuming, will be a new block again. But I better hurry up because this is day 94. 94! What on earth am I doing? I need to get myself building. I've not built a single block on that thing up the top. So I really, really need to get myself going. However, I've got a trident man on me and I need to get away from him really quick. So I don't know why I'm swimming on top of the water, because I'm going to do it much quicker on this water there. There we go. He's, I don't know, I can't see him, but he's not very nice. So I'm swimming away. I don't want to mess around with him right now because it's just not worth it. And I know a trident would be another block if he dropped one, but you know, we're just about to go on to day 95. I'm not gambling my 100 days on a 3-prong fork. But we have exposed that shipwreck that we found a little while back. It's pretty deep. So if I come down here, micro affinity should help me. If I take a couple of blocks there, come back up to the top, I've got spruce. It's not dark oak, it's spruce. I'll take that, turn that into that, turn that into a crafting table, and then come down, place the crafting table on top there, pop that in there, get that in there. Don't drown. Seriously, dude, this is not what you want to do. Don't drown. That's a terrible way to die. Then grab those, come down again, get onto that, make yourself a doors, pop them there, come up, pop a door on top of the crafting table using shift, and then you come down and you can breathe on top of the crafting table, which gives you a little bit of a look around, and then we can make it in 2 steps. That sounds like far more sense to me. That actually got me quite a lot of little bits out of the chest, etc., including bottles of enchanting, a buried treasure map, which we'll look at in a minute, some leather pants, don't want those leather boots, they can go, and some feathers. Believe it or not, I've not had any feathers yet. I hadn't killed any chickens. So that got me a few new blocks. And I've seen, just a little way away, I've got a sea lantern just there as well. So with my Silk Touch pick, I can come and have a pop at the sea lantern as well, which means there's something kind of around about here, doesn't it? Let's have that. And I've also got all 5 of the colour variants of the coral with their fans and their full coral as well. So what I can do, if I pop these, let's just get these into my thing. If I pop these on, they should turn like grey, right? Because they're out the water. There. Yep, they're going grey already. There. And which one haven't I done yet? Have I not done the pink one? No, the red one. And the red one, that's cool. So that'll go nice and grey. If I then use my Silk Touch, grab that, that's a dead one. It's day 96, and whilst I've got all of those blocks to expand my border, I am still a few blocks short to go and do the build, and I really, really want to try and get as much of that done before the end of the 100 days, otherwise it sort of feels a little bit pointless. So I'm just grabbing the last few blocks before I make a start on that. So I'm hoping that these resources are going to be enough to get me through. I'm not entirely convinced, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open up some windows opening out onto the front like that. That's looking great, and then I'm going to get myself some steps. I've got steps for the inside. We've got some steps here, so pop that there. I'm also going to get some of these. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that first. I'm going to get myself some of these first. Is that on the outside? No, I heard a growling, but I'm not worried about it. I'm going to come to the outside. I'm going to place an upside down step there. I'm going to put a torch there. I'm going to get myself an oak fence there. Place the oak fences on that side, and that way we've got our first window, and I can pop these windows in across a few of these gaps. And I reckon that looks all right. What I do need to do is I need to put torches on the inside of these, just so as we've got enough light on the inside, because I've got to lift up the ones that are on the floor. They don't look so good. I'm going to place torch there. Torch. I might actually, you know what, let's open that up as well on that side. We're going to have a window there. Torch can go on the top there as well. So we've got enough light on the inside, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a roof across this area. I've run out of torches. That's not a good thing. Didn't come prepared for that, did I? But it's all right. I can make myself some charcoal. Okay, we've trimmed that off with just a single row of planks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these slabs to fill in the rest of the roof. And that way I've got a platform to work from when we do the second level. One platform complete. It's still day 97 at the moment, and I'm coming out just one level with a few different textures of steps. I just killed some phantoms because I've forgotten to sleep the last few nights because I want to get more work done because I'm running out of time. But it does mean I've got phantom membrane, which is another block. But what I have now got is this edge here that's the top of a log, plus this edge here, which is stone, and I don't want that on my internal, so I'm going to place these slabs across the top of that stone there. So I've still got the outer edge. Get rid, you know, I might leave that there. Maybe I'll leave that there. But no, that's got to come out. Bring this around like that. And I've got the outer edge I can still work up with. That's much better. It looks more even and natural. What I can now do is build up this wall on the outside and give this place a little bit more shape. And I'm going to try not to do any sleeping because it's night time of day 97. And I reckon finishing this off with a bit of a flourish, we ought to do a time lapse. So let's crack on with some building. And believe it or not, that is day 100. Look, check it out, day 100. I made it and I didn't die. However, I haven't come close to finishing this base up in the mountains. So if you guys fancy a 200 days, are you mental? Where I can actually finish off all of this area and do a number of other things and maybe even, dare I say, kill the dragon. Assuming, of course, there's a portal somewhere within the border. I don't know. It might not be. I ain't got a clue. I've not seen one yet, but maybe there isn't one. I need to sort myself out. But maybe. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, yeah, if you want 200 days, then let me know in the comments below and see if I can put myself through that torture. But until then, that is officially the 100-day Minecraft Hardcore Challenge complete, right? How did I manage that? Another 100-day hardcore challenge is coming soon, but let me know what sorts of things you'd like to see me do in the comments below. It'd be brilliant to hear from you because your ideas are always way better than mine. And obviously, likey, subscribey stuffs as well is always appreciated. It costs you nothing, but really helps out the channel. I feel as if I did dawdle a bit with this one. I could have done a lot more if I hadn't messed about getting so much resource, moving mob farms, and, well, frankly, being pretty inefficient. But I'll definitely look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye!